What is going on? What is going on, guys? Welcome to our last episode of the week of Prop Firm Match TV. My name is Zach. I am your host, as always, and we had a good show. We had a good show planned today on this Friday morning. I'm excited, man. Markets have been moving great, so I think there'll be some good trades to be had. Yesterday was really clean. We took some really nice moves in the AM session with Jen, our guest, and I took another trade in the PM session. It was just a solid day overall. If you guys remember, I was red on Wednesday. I think Wednesday I was red in the PM session, and we've made back all the losses. So we're closing it out with a green week, hopefully, as long as we don't do anything crazy this week, or today, I mean. But we'll see what's going on. What's going on, chat? Darmesh is in here. Shivam, Clipman. How we doing, guys? I'm seeing a lot of our regulars. We got a guest, too. We have another big guest planned for you today. Stoic ADX, I believe. He's pretty big on YouTube. I was scrolling through his YouTube channel last night. Looks like he's got some good stuff. I think I saw him in the chat, too. So he might be in and out here. But he'll be on around the 9:30 open, so that'll be cool. Looking forward to chatting with him. But yeah, until then, let's just let's get our charts up. Let's kind of go over some analysis, right? Kind of go over our game plan for the day. That's kind of my goal here. That's what we do in the pre-market, right? We just go over our game plan. You guys know I've still not taken a single trade in the pre-market on stream. It's just not my session. I prefer to wait for the New York Open, where the volatility comes in. But yeah, I mean, yesterday was clean, right? Like we kind of called everything. Not to be that guru, like exactly as predicted, but we did call the exact moves. We played it out. We called it beforehand. We outlined the ideas. We executed on the ideas, and the market continued to do what our analysis said. So that was pretty sweet. There's Stoic in the chat. W Zach. What's up, bro? W Stoic. What's going on, guys? Biker Baddies is in here. Hi, Zach. Hey, how are you doing? As long as we do nothing stupid today, we will end with a green week. Yes, sir. Yeah, we can go over my Tradeify accounts. I can show you guys where I'm at on those. I keep it transparent with you guys, right? I went from literally the beginning of a set of 5 50K Tradeify accounts, and I went from 0 to a $10,000 payout, and we took all of our trades live on stream, right? We did that last week. So now we're doing it again, man. We're just going to do it again. I got 4 Tradeify accounts. This is where I'm at currently. So total profit is $9,000. And this is, I actually started these early at the end of October. So we had 3 days in October to trade. And then coming into the month, this has been our first week of November. It's going smooth. You know, I got nothing to complain about. 9K total profit, average win-loss per trade about 1.7. Win rate, 46%. I mean, ideally, we get that win rate up. I like to keep my win rate around anywhere above 50, like 55, 60. I know that when I do that, my average R multiple is going to go down a little bit. It'll probably go around to like a 1-to-1, 1-to-1.2. Which is fine with me. I'm a base hit scalper. I don't look for crazy R. You know, 1.7 is actually on the higher end for me. I'm usually not taking 1.7s or 1-to-2s, but for whatever reason, that's kind of been my average R multiple on these accounts for the last few days. So still profitable, 1.53 profit factor. So this was the bad day. Wednesday, I overtraded, took a little too many trades. Remember, guys, when you see, I feel like I always need to tell someone this because I'm waiting for the chat. Someone's going to be like, bro, you took 44 trades yesterday. No, I did not take 44 trades. This is linked to my copier. So I'm trading 4 accounts, right? So if I took 44 trades, I really took about 10 trades for the day because it's 10 times 4. Simple math. Which is still a lot for me. I mean, I try not to take 10 trades in a day, but you know what I mean? Like, listen, bro, I wouldn't say I was tilted, but I was having a red day and I overtraded a little bit. It happens. This is my usual. So like 20 trades is about 4 or 5 trades off of the 4 accounts, right? So that's more of my baseline. I mean, yesterday on Thursday, I only took 2 trades, right? 2 times 4, 8. And today I took the same thing. I already took a little Asia scalp last night, and we made a little bit of profit. So, yeah, we're chilling. Accounts are going well. But that's where we're at on these. We could also go over my Apex PAs. I keep it transparent with you guys. I show you where I'm at, and we take payouts consistently. That's how we do it. So I don't have a ton. I'm not like fully allocated with Apex. I'm not running 20 accounts or anything. I got three accounts right now. We're chilling. I've been a little more focused on Tradeify, right? But, trying to get down and go down the Apex route, because I do think this is like my next big project. So my goal is to get a $6,000 payout from these 3 accounts and roll that money back into getting like 10 accounts or 20 accounts with Apex. Cause I just feel like, I've made 6 figures this year in trading profits from payouts. It's my best year yet. I've traded mostly with firms like TopStep and Tradeify. Excuse me. Mostly firms with like TopStep and Tradeify, but I think my next big project is going to be mastering Apex. So I want to be one of those guys who can get a 40K payout in one shot off 20 accounts. You know what I mean? That's my goal. That's my next big goal. So you guys are going to be here while we try to make it happen. So I think with these accounts, I need to get them to like 4,000 before I can take out 2. So I'm going to do that. We're halfway there. Just keep it going, guys. How are you guys doing, though? Benjamin asks, do you believe in small wins, Zach, as like risking 350 per day on a 50K? Yeah. Dude, that's exactly what I believe in. 100%, man. Don't try to take home runs every single day. That's where people get messed up. Yeah, try not to curse on stream. It's hard, though. I'm from New York. We like to curse. But yeah, that's where people get messed up. I think base hits, learn how to just lock in green days and just get off the charts is a masterful skill to have. And I think that's where I shine. I'm able to do that, Damn, I was muted. Thank you, guys. Thank you. What I was saying is we got some giveaways to do. So I heard some people talking about loyalty points. I got no answers on that. I don't know if we'll be doing that. But we got a 100K Tradeify account to be given away. That's the big dog. That's the biggest account we're going to give away. I'm probably going to do that a little bit later, right? So when we hit like 100 likes, I think. Still? Oh, no, I'm good now, right? Okay, cool. We're good. Sometimes the chat is a little bit lagged, and I think, we're good. We're good. So 100K Tradeify account we're giving away. And, of course, we're going to be giving away Top 1 Futures and Blue Guardian accounts. I got 9 accounts to give away today. What other stream is giving away 9 accounts on a daily basis? So stay tuned for all of that. We'll definitely run some giveaways. And stay tuned for Stoic Jake coming on at 9:30. It's going to be a good one, man. Was there any moment in your trading which had broken you from the inside? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Got to take a sip of coffee before I speak on that. No, of course, man. Like, trading is brutal sometimes. It's brutal. I had a lot of moments like that. I had a lot of moments I wanted to quit, where people are, people that are close to you or people that have been around are like doubting you. And they have every reason to doubt you, right? Because most people are like doing this for 2-3 years and they're still not making $1. People are going to start doubting, no matter how confident you are it's going to work. So you start doubting yourself. I've been there, man. I've been there. The people that make it in this game are just the stubborn people that just never give up. It's just the truth. You submit to time, and you don't just submit to time, but submit to time and actually stay focused and work. You'll get there. It takes time, though. I'm 5 years in. I'm having my best year, my first six-figure year this year. Took a while. That's how it goes. Zach, you're the best. Thank you, Kenny. Yo, you're the best too, brother. Why does every prop firm ban the profitable traders who make huge money? Not in futures, man. In the CFD space, that happens. I see that happen a lot in CFDs. That doesn't happen in futures. The futures firms pay people out more reliably. It's the truth. So you don't want to get banned? Come on over to futures. Please try to bring a CFD prop firm giveaway as well. We try, man, but listen, we trade futures here on this stream. It's better to risk very little per trade to have a higher chance of getting funded, or risk more per trader. Oh, wait, you're asking me, is it better to risk very little per trade or have a higher chance of getting funded, or risk more per trade to pass the evaluation quickly? So this is where there's a few factors here, okay? When you're trading futures, I just try and pass quickly because it's a one-step challenge. I don't want to waste my time trading an evaluation for 2 weeks or a month. But there's also the fact that I know I make money. So I know that when I get that account funded, I can make money. If you're still learning, you probably don't want to be doing that. You should just be trading a challenge and trying to trade it the same way you would trade a funded account. Kind of depends where you're at in your trading career, you know? Futures firms are better than CFD. It's just true. Listen, I'm biased, but yeah, it's very true. What's up, boys and girls? What is up, R6? How we doing? Did you find the reason why that happens? Why what happened? Please try to bring it. Dude, no CFD props. CFD is crazy with the shady activities. It's kind of true. Wendy, good morning. Good to see you in here as always. Stoic's asking if people trade negative R. I do sometimes. Yep. Shivam says our host does sometimes. I do. You know, some people will hate on it, but I just tell them, let's compare payouts for the last 3 months. Before you hate on me, let's just compare payouts. I love negative risk reward. That's good. Yo, so Stoic, me and you will definitely have some good stuff to banter about then. That's good, man. Do you recommend starting with small funded account, then gradually from profit generated buy bigger accounts? Yeah, if you're not consistently profitable, you should not be buying big accounts. Absolutely not. You got to go with your first answer. Roll your profits that you make from smaller accounts into bigger accounts. If you're learning, you got to learn, man. You can't force this to happen quickly. What's my strategy? I'm not in a trade right now, furries. Prashant, so yes, Apex has activation fees, but for the most part, they're not. They kind of got rid of the monthly. So I think you have two options to either do a monthly activation fee or lifetime, but they make their lifetime activation fees cheaper than their monthly activation fees now. So I think they're kind of doing away with the monthly. It's always like right now the activation fees, Stoic is right, are $40. So you ain't going to get cheaper anywhere in the industry. Remember, guys, shout out Apex because they do have a good deal going on right now. You can always find all these deals with these firms here on propfirmmatch.com. We go over to futures and we go take a look at Apex Trader Funding. Right now, they're doing 70% off with code match, 70% off your evaluation, And then the activation fee is only $40 when you pass. That's wild, bro. That's like $110 all in. I don't know why I said 110. Depending on what you're with 70% off, I think a 50K account is like $30. A 25K account is probably like 20 or $18. And then $40 activation fee. That's a crazy deal. Remember, code match, all of your favorite prop firms. Apex is a prop firm match listed firm. Top One Futures, 55% off. These are the two big dogs, like the biggest discounts in the space right here. Then you got one of my personal favorites, Tradeify, 30% off with code match. But yeah, you guys get it. You guys get it. We got some good deals going on at PFM right now. Any issue with my funded futures about payment? No. I've been paid out from my funded futures a couple of times. Never had an issue. Super quick payouts. What is my recommended size of account? Prashant, it kind of depends, bro. It depends what you want to do. Like a lot of people like the 50Ks, yeah, because you have better profit to drawdown ratio. I think that's perfectly sound logic. I also would say though, I tend to like the bigger accounts most of the time. Unless, especially if we're trading instant funded, I actually like the bigger accounts because I like having more drawdown. I just do. Also, the profit to target to drawdown ratio is actually the same if you work with Tradeify. Because with Tradeify, the profit target's 9,000, but the drawdown ratio is 6,000. So it's the same as the 50K, which is 3,000 and 2,000. So I like having more drawdown. It's more important to me, but 50Ks are great. Like we took a 10K payout last week with 50K accounts. So, you know, they work. Our guest Stoic will probably be here till 10:30 or 11 once he comes on at 9:30. Yeah, MFF is a great futures firm. Yeah, they don't deny payments. I've never seen payout denials from them. Okay, I'm doing like a Q&A right now. We should get into some charts. Sorry, guys. I've been so congested this week. It's like messing up my flow. I guess it's the change in the weather here in New York. Kind of annoying, though. All right, let's do some analysis. Let's look into this. We got the same mic, Stoic. Honestly, bro, I want to get a new mic. I don't really like this mic. I feel like it doesn't sound great. I feel like there's other people with better mics out there. Their voice and their audio sounds so much cleaner. I think I'm going to get another mic soon. I was just thinking about this like 20 minutes ago, right before we started the stream. I think I'm going to order another mic over the weekend. All right, though. Speaking to it sideways. Like this? Does this sound better? No way. Okay, so I need to just keep it right in front of my mouth. That's what I've noticed, bro. Oh, wow. Okay, hold up. Sorry, guys. Hold up. We're going to fix this. Stoic might be hooking us up right now. It's got to be like right in front of my face, though. It's still kind of annoying. Maybe I make it a little bit lower. You might have saved me money, bro. If this is way better, you might have saved me some bread. Future here says watching your daily stream becomes an addiction. I love that, man. Not that I want you to be addicted to anything, but if you're going to be addicted to something, prop firm match TV is not bad, right? We get you winning trades. We call out winning trades. Like, I mean, come on. Sounds good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate you, Stoic. All right, let's get into some charts, fam. Oh, one more sip of the coffee. Gotta get my caffeine going. Chat, what if you have to pick bullish or bearish on NQ today? How do you think the daily candle closes? Right now, NQ is down 0.5%. Okay, ES is down 0.3. Do you think the NQ closes bearish or bullish today? Drop it in the chat. Stoic says bearish, market big bearish. Okay. Unless Papa Trump got something good to say. Bearish, bullish, bearish. Okay, it looks like you guys are leading bearish. Loving Nature guy says TGIF. Like ICT's TGIF? Could be. Shavam's bullish. Okay. Most of you guys are bearish. I think I like the bearish idea. But I would like to see a pullback. But yeah, let's get into some analysis here. All right, guys, let's do this. So, NQ down 0.5% before the open. It's 8:26 right now. Let's actually check the economic calendar real quick. We got some like orange folder news, USD at 10 a.m. We really got nothing to report there. Start off on the daily. We'll look at the volume profile levels in a second. This is looking pretty bearish. The thing is, I don't really see a key level here for us to be bouncing from. Like maybe this general consolidation. You have a daily order block right here, but we're kind of past it. Let's see if the 4-hour gives us some type of level. Not really, man. We really don't got much here. So honestly, right now, I'm just going to be marking out key swing lows. So we got this swing low right here at 24,938. And we got another right here. I can see the market like trading into these liquidity pools just because it's the most obvious next logical target. Okay, so we have targets to the downside. I would say low-hanging fruit, 24,938, okay, for this wick right here. We have some relative equal lows right here. It was kind of swept out, but I don't know. Higher time frame. We have a daily fair value gap up here, I believe. So listen, I mean, could the market want to trade back into this daily gap? It could definitely happen. Not today, but in general, like this could become a draw on liquidity. But for now, it's kind of it's too far away for us to be interested. We do have relative equal highs here, though. Like this is something I could see eventually playing out, right? Take these equal highs, rebalance this fair value gap. But I think that's off the table for today. So not interested. Really, all I got is we got a couple of 4-hour gaps, right? We have one right here and another right here. Could the market draw into these today in a bullish scenario? Yeah, absolutely. That could happen. Where would we reverse though? Well, actually, we still have this little 4-hour gap. Now, at the moment, this looks like it will inverse, right? It looks like we're going to get that 4-hour candle closure below this. But you have an hour and a half left on this candle, so who knows, man? I'll be watching how this 4-hour candle prints. If we close bearish, I think these are the most logical targets. Now let's put up our volume profile. So previous day's point of control has been engaged, okay? So I actually took a short scalp here last night off of the previous day's point of control. That's how I made, like, what am I up on these? Like $300 on my 4 Tradeify accounts. So I took a little scalp off the previous day's point of control, using it as resistance. But where we're at right now, I mean, this is holding as resistance. You guys know my golden rule. Generally, we like to stick to shorts if we're below the previous day's POC. I don't know. This is tough, though, because we can easily get a pullback into one of these gaps, fill some imbalance. Green line got to be support zone. Yeah, and a target in general. Shivam just low-key respectfully told Stoic to slow down the yapping. She said, save some energy for the stream. I'm totally kidding, bro. I love that you're here in the chat. My cats wake me up at 6 a.m. every day. Bro, me too. Every day, my cats have me up at like 5 a.m. It's the life of having cats. I'm the same way, bro. That's funny. When NQ wants to drop, it drops very violently, but when it pumps fast but steady. Absolutely true, Benjamin. Very well said. You ever heard the stair step up, elevator down? That's NQ in a nutshell. That's why people love to short the indexes, because when you get it, it's just so quick. But yeah, man, we're kind of in a weird spot. So these are our volume profile levels. Like, I have to remain bearish if we're below the previous day's point of control. But could we get a mean reversion back up to like take out the London session high? I think it could happen. Engage this 4-hour fair value gap we have marked out. Could definitely be a reality. So I don't know, man. We're in a tough spot. Where's midnight at? Where's midnight open? Okay. Midnight open is coming in right here at 250, 249 area. Remember, we could theoretically trade the mechanical midnight model up to midnight at the open. But we'll see. We have an hour left before the open, so it might already go up there. But we can look to use midnight open as our premium and discount. So if we pop back above the midnight open before 9:30, we can look for shorts, build into shorts here, go lower to take out 9:38. So something like this. Pop above midnight, whatever, get some type of shift in structure down to those 940s, or at least low a day. Or if we go lower before the open and then the open comes, we can try and trade the first inversion fair value gap back up from the midnight retracement, right? That's a reality too. So we got to see. Bro, my dog wakes me up between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. to go out to pee, bro. Yeah, and see that I mean, I grew up with a dog. I love having dogs, but cats are so easy other than the fact that they wake me up in the morning. They're just like so low maintenance. Plus, I live in New York City, man. Like, having a dog in a New York City apartment is kind of a rough life. A lot of people do it, but I don't know how they do it. What is IFVG? Stoic. Oh, I can talk to you about IFVGs. You don't know it's an ICT thing? I thought you trade ICT. I guess I'm wrong on that. But we'll have to see. That's what the conversation is going to be about. We'll learn how you trade. So much energy from the host. I like that. Let's go. We bring the heat, bro. Even when I'm congested with a cold. I really am so congested this week. It's like crazy. My funded future core flex account versus Tradeify growth. Good question. Honestly, if you're going with the core flex, I think my funded futures is a better deal because it's so cheap. It's like what, $50? And there's no activation fee. And this is the thing. So they don't have a big promo, but you still can get 5% off with code match. And it's so cheap already. It's like $50 for the 50K, right? No activation fee. And right now, I think until tomorrow, you can get a 3K payout instead of 1K per cycle. So honestly, if you have to pick between those two, I think my funded futures core program is better. I was actually considering trying to get three of them and get them passed because that 3K payout, 3K profit thing is really good. Like that's insane. If you pass all three of them, like copy trading, you spent like maybe $160 all in, you could take a $9,000 payout. That's like crazy. Yeah, I would go with my funded futures in that case. Hey, Josh is in the chat. What's up, bro? Good morning. Good to see you in here. IFVG/BPR. Yep. We'll have to. Okay, so Stoic's uncultured when it comes to ICT, so we could talk to him a little bit about it. NQ's bullish. What chart are you looking at, bro? Are you looking at the chart in reverse? Zach, I see the table feature today. Can you explain it on the website? What's the table feature? I don't know. Not sure what you mean. Oh, by the way, guys, you still have time to write your first review and review a futures prop firm to get a free 25K account. So John went over that yesterday. Just a healthy reminder, the first 500 people to do it will be rewarded a 25K account. Damn, bro, are we just going to keep going lower with no pullback? You rejected my reviews? Well, I didn't. I got nothing to do with that, bro. I mean, you got to show proof that you actually have the account. You can't do like a review. You can't review something if you don't trade the account. So, I mean, I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have bought the account on prop firm match. You just have to have proof that you've been trading the account for 2 weeks. I have uploaded all proof. I don't know, man. Maybe talk to support about that. I couldn't help you. Should we do a giveaway, guys? We got 63 people watching right now. I'm kind of bored. Market's not doing anything until 9:30. We got Stoic coming on in like 50 minutes or so. Maybe we do a giveaway. Get some, kill some time. How many likes are we at? Okay, guys, we got 60 people watching and only 35 likes. Smash that like button. If we hit 60 likes, which we should theoretically be able to do, we'll run a giveaway. In your opinion, what's the best? What's the best or bigger risk and reward in 50K? What do you mean? Try to expand on that, and I'd be happy to answer. I need a better quality hat. Bro, you're hating on my hat, dude? What did my hat ever do to you, man? Bro's hating on my hat. The red hat? Dude, this is a sick hat. Hold on. Look at this. It's a Marlboro Red hat. Literally, Marlboro Red. Come on. MAGA. It's not a MAGA hat. Red is your color, not gonna lie. Thank you. I like the red hat. Yeah, I don't think I need a better hat. I like the hat. Do I smoke Marlboros? I used to. I used to be a big cigarette smoker. I don't really smoke cigs like that anymore. I'm 31, man. You know what? I mess with these. I'm more of a Zyn guy now, so I still like my nicotine, but no more cigs unless I got a few. If I got a few drinks in me, I'll happily bum a smoke. If I had that much hair like you, Zach, I would wear a hat. I am fucking bald. You mean you wouldn't wear a hat? You like Vooz? Is Vooz another like nicotine pouch? Maybe I gotta look into it, Stoic. Chad, what do you guys like? What do you like better, cigs or snus? Cigs or snus? Oh, vape. Besides English, what language do you speak? Do you speak any other languages, bro? I'm an American. We only speak English. We don't, it's just we're those guys. We're those guys. It's not a good thing. We should know other languages like the rest of the world. We just speak English. You know, it's just the American way. We don't want to learn any other languages, but we should. I'm saying we absolutely should. My hairline is looking like a stadium. I just got to go bald. Damn, bro. No, we have not run the giveaway yet. We should do it though. You think? Oh, you thought I speak Italian? I am Italian, man. I've been to Italy. My family's from Italy, but I do not speak a lick of Italian. It's pretty shameful. What is the market view? I mean, I think we got to go bearish, but I went over a little bit of analysis. I gave some key levels. Stay tuned. I'll go over my key levels again for you. But I do want to run this giveaway. What's my favorite country? The USA, baby. Come on. Nah, I don't know. Fucking, I haven't been to too many countries. I've been to Italy. I've been to Mexico. Is that all I've been to? I've only been to Italy and Mexico, bro. Kind of embarrassing. But I have been all over the country. I've traveled all over the country. Europeans hate on that. They say like Americans don't go to enough countries, but you got to remember, like I bet there's a ton of Europeans that they don't go outside of Europe that much, but they could say they've been to all these countries because they're in the EU. But they're all connected. So me going to like California from New York is kind of like me going to a whole other country. That's just where we're at. Like for us to travel all over Europe, we got to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got to do some traveling soon enough. All right, where are we at on likes? I'm trying to wait till we hit 60. We're at 47. All right. Can we just hit 50? Give me 3 more likes and we'll run this giveaway. How is Mexico, Zach? Mexico's cool. When I've gone to Mexico, I'm just going for like leisure vacation. It's always been leisurely vacays. So I'm like hanging out at nice hotels and going to the beach. Like I haven't done much like real traveling around Mexico. It's always been more like leisure vacation. You can get lit for cheap. I love India because if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. There's no in between. I don't know what that means. I would hope that's everywhere. I would go to India. I would check it out. All right, where are we at? Did we hit 50 likes? Boom. Okay, let's run a giveaway, chat. Blue Guardian or Top 1 Futures first? Let me know. Come to Morocco? Bro, I'll go to Morocco. Raj, please share key levels. So let's do this giveaway. Stay tuned, Raj. I'll give my key levels right after. Both. Well, we will give both eventually, but we got to start with one. Want to do 1 and 1? We'll give away 1 Top 1 Futures and 1 Blue Guardian. So we'll do 1 and 1 right now. I'll give away 2 accounts. All right, let's start with Blue Guardian. Just pop his in. All right, guys, to enter the giveaway, it's very simple. I want you to type Blue Guardian in the chat. Go ahead, drop it in the chat. I'll give you guys 30 seconds to enter. By the way, guys, our Discord is just about done. So we're going to start giving people access to the Prop Firm Match Discord. I'm going to be in there before and after my streams going over markups. I'm going to show you guys my analysis. And we're going to do dope. We have cool ideas. Like, instead of just doing what we're doing right now for a giveaway, like getting entries in through the chat, instead we have ideas like you have to post a markup in the Discord channel, and I can just pick like whoever I think made the best markup with the most details. I could just pick who's the winner, stuff like that. So we got really cool ideas for this Discord. Stay tuned for it, man. It's going to be awesome. And I'm going to be in there. I'm going to be giving away my analysis. I can answer questions. It'll be cool. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's it. Let's make this list. I got too many windows open. Hold up. Who likes that Discord idea? Let me know who likes that idea, bro. So like to enter the giveaway in the future, you'll have to type something in the Discord or give us send a markup in the Discord, stuff like that. Yeah, Abby likes the idea. A few people like it. I think it's a cool idea. All right, we got this list. All right, let's do it. Stop spamming, guys. Zach already took names. Yep. Yeah, guys, no reason to keep spamming. I got everyone's name. Let's do a duck race real quick. Let's do 45 seconds. Oh, dude, one day we should do an hour-long duck race. Okay, 45 seconds. All right, you ready, chat? I'm not going to hit start until people stop spamming the chat. You know how this goes, man. I'll be here all day. I'll wait all day. All right. I think you guys stopped. All right, cool. Let's do it. Let's run it. All right. Hold up. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Beyond Edge coming up in front. Sorry, bro. That means you're gonna lose. I've seen these duck races too many times now. Whoever's in the front first, you're gonna lose. It's always gonna be someone coming up from the back. So if you're in the back, don't worry. You still got a shot. In fact, you have better odds. 1-day marathon? Damn, that'd be crazy. Clown duck, let's go. Who's it gonna be? 7 seconds left. Harshed. Harshed has got it. We got the brown duck. Oh, okay. Samar G143. What up? Congratulations, bro. This is what you need to do. I need you to drop your YouTube handle in the chat. Drop your YouTube handle in the chat for me, my friends. There you are. Just let me get that YouTube handle, just so we can properly verify you. You know what I mean? Where you at, Samar? Drop that YouTube handle, bro. Did Samar say I never win duck races and he just won? Sick. Okay, I got your name. Thank you, bro. You guys, we can do one more. Let's do one more. Let me just get this in. So that was for Blue Guardian. Now let's do TOF. So this next account will be for TOF. Do 1 minute at least. Well, on the next one I'll do 1 minute. I don't feel like putting in the names again. So 45 seconds. Let's hit it. Here we go. Who's got it, chat? Who's got it this time? Why are you guys typing TLF? Chat just goes crazy. I don't know why you guys are typing TLF. We're using the same list. This is for TOF, Top One Futures, chat. Stop spamming TLF, please. It's not doing anything. Y'all are funny, bro. Noobs. What is TLF? Beats me, bro. I think they thought I said TOF. I don't know. Ooh. Beyond Edge. What is good? Let's go. Beyond Edge, you're the winner of a TOF, Top One Futures account. Drop your YouTube handle in the chat, my guy. Hook us up. Beyond Edge. Where you at? Thank you. Got you. I love it. You guys are doing this so quick lately. So listen, chat, this is how you, in case you guys don't know, this is how you claim giveaway accounts. Let me explain. You're going to go over to X and you're going to go to PFM support on X. Okay, I'm going to drop the link here in the chat for you. I just dropped it from my personal YouTube, but that's okay. Go ahead and DM them on PFM support. Show them a timestamp and proof of your YouTube handle, and they'll hook you up. It takes a day or two to get your account. So, like, give it some time. They don't even start answering people until the stream is over. So, what the fuck? Thanks, Zach. Love you, bro. I am gay. What is going on, dude? Congratulations, bro, for everything. I'm happy for you. Oh my God, dude. 100K duck. Should we do 100K duck race for yeah, I know you're kidding, Beyond Edge. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but you know, I get you're kidding. We can maybe do duck race for top 1 futures for Tradeify. But we're not doing that until we hit 100 likes at least. We need at least 100 likes to give away the 100K Tradeify account. Yeah, guys, there's a new firm now on the block, TLF. What would that stand for? What are some of what could that stand for? Titty lit futures. Top lit futures. I don't know. Top loser funded. Nice. Top liquidated futures. Take loss forever. Damn, you guys are good. Top line futures just released. Yo, straight up. Oh, translucent firm. Transloser firm. Tata Land futures. I love it. To lick floors. Damn, you know what I should have done? Best abbreviation to win the Tradeify account, but it's too late. I'm not going to do that. But that would have been good. We'll do more races. I still have 7 accounts to give away today. So, you know, we spread them out throughout the stream. We got some time. We got some time. I know some people were asking for my key levels. So let's go over my key levels again. All right. I think that's important. Show you guys where we're at. Okay, here we go. So key levels for the day. First off, for me, it's always going to start with our volume profile, right? So maybe you guys don't know how to get those levels. I'll show you real quick. We use the indicator called SVP, Session Volume Profile. Plot that on your chart. And what we use is the previous day's profile. Okay, so I don't use the current day's developing profile. I only use the previous days. So for the volume profile, let's get rid of these for now. We have our previous day's value area high on the NQ coming in at 25,536. Yeah, Dharmesh, good reminder. When you guys are using the value profile to mark your levels accurately, this is the way I do it. You're going to want to use the 30-minute time frame, okay? This is just classic profile theory, okay? Volume profile, as many people know, is a predecessor to the market profile, which was designed to be used on the 30-minute time frame. That's why I mark my levels on volume profile on the 30-minute. Listen, I've tried many different time frames. I get the most accurate levels here on the 30-minute, and it's the way I was taught. So it makes sense. Just 30-minute time frame if you want to trade the way I trade. So value area high of the previous day coming in at 25,536, give or take. Previous day's point of control, which is the most important level in regards to the volume profile, is coming in at 25,344. Okay. So that's right here. This is that red line. That's the level that had the most volume conducted for the entire trading day. And as you can see, the market opens up here. We go lower, comes back up, retests that point of control, and gives us another leg down. So strong level here, okay? And this level often acts as our line in the sand for buys and for longs and shorts. So if we're below it, most of the time you're going to have an easier time shorting the market. And vice versa, if we get back above this point of control today, I'd actually be more interested in longs to fill some of these imbalances above us, or at least rotate up to the previous day's value area high. The value area low I don't have marked off because it's so close to the previous day's low. So this is where you just make a judgment call. Like, I just don't need to know where the previous day, I don't need to mark the previous day's value area low in my chart when it's only a couple of ticks away from the previous day's low. I like to keep my charts as clean as possible. So we don't have the value area low marked off today. We just got previous day's low coming in right here. Also, guys, when you have your volume profile, make sure your settings are on all sessions. Okay. So we don't look at it only in the pre-market session or only in the New York session. We use all sessions to build out our profile. So that's going to include Asia, London, and New York of the previous day. So we start there. Those are my volume profile levels. Then we go to the higher time frames. So we don't have many key levels here. We're coming into this 4-hour order block right here. I'm not huge on order blocks, but I do like to be aware of them. So there's a 4-hour order block right here. This is the last down close candle before a break of structure. The break of structure happens here. So that's an order block. 4-hour order block can definitely act as support. Now we narrow down. We go to the 1 hour. So listen, I mean, I'm not opposed to looking for longs to taking out this swing high. And also we're below midnight, right? So the midnight open is another key level for me. That's coming in at 25,249. I would mark out all of these levels. We could potentially use our mechanical midnight retracement model and look for the first inversion fair value gap up to midnight, which honestly, I might take that trade. But we got to wait till the 9:30 open. We still have 30 minutes left. So we got to see if an inversion presents to the upside to trade to midnight. We'll see. So a couple of scenarios. We either look for that inversion somewhere in here up to midnight, right? Or if the market goes up there without an entry signal, it's hard because we've already came up here twice. Like, I would be a little worried that we're not going to hold as resistance again. But if we do come back up, we look for something. Maybe it sweeps out this swing high one more time, breaks back below the previous day's point of control. We can still look for shorts. You do have targets down at 24,938. That's a liquidity target, it being this wick right here, right? So that could be an area of interest to trade into, to act as a magnet, but it's going to be a deep sell-off. I mean, it could happen. I love that the market's selling off, but we will see. We will see. And same thing goes, we'll use this as our line in the sand. So if the market does break with strength above the previous day's point of control, we can look for a break and retest to maybe rotate up to the value area high, which honestly is not the worst idea either, because we are in a deep, deep discount on the higher time frame now, right? Like, if we go back to that 4 hour, where can we pull a fib? We could pull a fib from this swing low to this swing high. Here's our 50%, and we're well below the 50% mark. So we're technically in a higher time frame discounted portion of the range. So yeah, there's a few scenarios that can play out. And our job as day traders is to just look for high probability setups and take what we see on the charts. We react. We don't predict. We react to what price is telling us. Risking the Great says, same setup, brother. Nice, dude. Do you find it easier to short or long the market in general? Man, I've never had that issue where I favor one side. A lot of people have that thing where they favor longs over shorts. I've never been that guy. I'm just as comfortable shorting as I am long. For me, it's all based on the price action. Zach, there's also an SMT. I saw the 1 hour chart, quite recent. No way. Okay, let's see. A bullish SMT? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there is. Yeah, you can see it much better on the 4 hour. So I think you're looking at this wick right here, 10 a.m. October 23rd. NQ is still not taking it out. Where you go to 10 a.m. October 23rd, or just this area in general, ES just swept it out. Yeah, so there's a bullish SMT as well. Good spot, bro. Honestly, good eye. I would have missed that. So that's another reason to maybe think that longs up to midnight are a valid case. You have a valid case for that. So cool. We'll see, man. We'll see. Good spot on that. Thanks for pointing that out, brother. Is there a bullish SMT on the 5 minute too? Let's see. Is there? No bullish SMT on the 5 minute. No, I don't see any. Benjamin. What is SMT? So yeah, Stoic, SMT is a price action divergence between two correlated assets. So we use the ES and the NQ. We look for that price action divergence, and it often paints a reversal signal. So here's an example. If I go to the 15 minute on ES and NQ, or let me see, I think it might be here. Let me see. Yep, it's right here. So, okay, perfect example of an SMT working in action. This is NQ. NQ put in a higher low right here, right? From this candle to this candle. So this is November 4th, 10 a.m. candle. It put in a lower high right here on November 5th. If I go to ES, here's that candle from November 4th to the 5th. It put in a higher low. So that's your SMT divergence between the price action, and it kicks off this reversal, right? So yeah, really, really strong signal. So yeah, we use SMT a lot in my system, in the way I trade. So yeah, that's something we want to be aware of for sure. I also don't the market's very bearish. So I don't want to just make it everything, but it's there. It's a big deal. It's valid. I think in New York session, market manipulation, short, distribution upside. I can see that, Crypto Wolf. Yep. I could see one more move down for the manipulation, sweep out these lows, and then get your market structure shift inversion up to midnight. I could see that. Any guests today? Yes, absolutely, Issa. We have Stoic Jake coming on, which we can go to his YouTube channel real quick. We have his YouTube linked in the description of this video. But this is Stoic Jake right here. Bro's got 50K subscribers. Nice, dude. So yeah, he's going to be on today. It's going to be a fun day on stream. Okay, it's 9:07. So Stoic Jake is coming on at like 9:25. Yeah, he's been in the chat all morning. Shout out, Jake. All right, so guys, let's do this. I got an idea because I want to take a quick break before we get ready to have our guest on. Let's run one more giveaway before I take a quick break, just to keep everyone active and engaged in the stream, right? So let's give away one more Top One Futures account, okay? Let's collect entries. I want you guys to type TOF in the chat right now. So let's get that going. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Get those entries in, fam. I'll give you guys like 10 more seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That'll do it for the entries. All right, I got the list going. It's populating, so no need to keep typing TOF. I already got everyone's entries. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take a quick break, 2 to 4 minutes, and I will announce the winner of the giveaway as soon as I get back. So just stay tuned, guys, and you will hear the winner as soon as we get back. So I'll be right back, fam. Real quick break. Yo, we are back. What's good? What's good, chat? Thank you for sticking with me there on that break. Just had to get everything ready. You know, we got our double espresso ready to go, iced, double espresso over ice. Oh, man, we are ready. We're going to have Stoic Jake coming on in a few minutes. And we got to announce the winner to this giveaway real quick. Oh, wait, you know what? Give me 30 seconds. Sorry, one more thing. 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Now we are back for good. All right, guys, let's do this. So I got the list for the giveaway. I want to get that done before Jake gets on here. You know, no need to subject our guests to giveaways. You know what I'm saying? Let's get these names in. Just do a quick pinwheel, right? You guys want another duck race? Duck race or pinwheel? Let me know. You guys can choose. No, and you guys don't need to keep typing TOF. I already got the entries in. So listen, if you missed this one, you missed it. But it's all good. I still have like 5 more accounts to give away after these 2. Oh, yeah. See that foam on that espresso? What do they call that? The crema? Duck race. Damn, chat wants duck race. All right. Duck race it is. Duck race it is. Let's do 50 seconds. Let me just get these entries in then. I got my list populated already. And listen, if you guys missed this one, it's really all good because we got more. Also, remember, chat, when we hit 100 likes, we'll consider giving away the 100K Tradeify account. Guys, if you missed your name, I promise you, you'll have like 3 more opportunities to win accounts. Benjamin says, make me a mod. I will freeze spamming. Dude, listen, as we grow, I think getting a mod will make a lot of sense. So listen, man, maybe you create yourself a job. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, we got a full house today. All right, guys, you ready for this duck race? Should we hit it? Zombie race. I already got the names in on the duck. We got duck. We'll do a zombie next time. All right, let's do this. Hold up. All right, you guys ready? Who's it going to be, chat? Who's got it? Who's got it? FBI, open up, huh? Let's go Stoic. Is Stoic in the front? No. Oh, he is. Well, if Stoic wins, I don't know what to do. Ah, you lost it. You lost it. Stoic just really hit. He just went far back. Damn. We got Josh Garcia. Josh Garcia is the Donald Trump duck. Look at that. Ooh, okay. The Trump duck is sick. Onurada, you're the winner, though. Can you drop your YouTube handle in the chat for us so that we could identify you when it comes time for you to claim your account? Just, drop your YouTube handle in the chat for us. Congratulations. Perfect. I see you. Awesome. I love when you guys do that quick. Make my life so easy. All right, let me just get this in here. That was for Top One Futures, by the way. Shout out Top One Futures. Big shout out to TOF. They've been hosting and they've been sponsoring the stream since day one, every single day. They've been Blue Guardian. Just major shout out. I don't think she won yesterday. I should always remind everyone, though, you can only win a giveaway once per week if it's Top One Futures. And if it's Blue Guardian, you can only claim an account every 30 days. So please remember that, guys. I don't remember that name, though. I think she's good. Yeah, big shout out to our sponsors, man. Huge shout out. All right, so we got Stoic. He should be here any minute. I'm excited to see how he trades. So, I don't pay much attention to other people who are making technical analysis anymore because I already have my system. But I think it's going to be great to, this is why I love this stream, because I get to talk to other great profitable traders. It's just been so fun, man. Top One are awesome. I agree. Shout out Top One. Stoic says I don't even do technical analysis. We're going to have to say, I can't wait to see, bro. I can't wait to see what you do and how you trade. Stoic's got something up his sleeve. Great to see you, Zach. Ali, it's great to see you. Love seeing you in the chat. Bro has a magic ball. Maybe he does. Maybe he just shakes a magic ball, says go long. He goes long. He makes $1 million. We'll have to see. I know that Stoic Duck almost did win. That would have been funny. Guys, even when we hit 100 likes, I'm probably going to run the Tradeify giveaway a little bit later, though. Just FYI. Stoic should be here any minute. Any minute. Oh, and there we go. Okay, hold on. Let me pull Stoic up here.
Hello.
Yo.
What is up?
What's up, man? Good morning. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good. Can you hear me well?
Yeah. I can hear you perfect. And look at that, man. We do got the same mic.
We do. I think I need to fix something real quick. I can hear you through my speakers, but not my speakers.
Yeah. Take your time. Just let us know.
All right. Can you go now?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yo, perfect. What's up?
What is good, man? Great to have you here. First off, welcome to Prop for Match TV. We're blessed to have you on as a guest. Super excited, man. And you've been in the chat all morning, so I feel like we're already getting to know each other a little bit. But yeah, man, how are you doing? Maybe give the chat a little intro to who you are, how long you've been trading. I know you said you don't trade technical analysis, so maybe you can speak on that too. But yeah, maybe just intro yourself to the community.
My name is Jake. My YouTube is Stoic ADX. I've been trading for about 4 years. I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years. I've been streaming for about 2 years too on YouTube since September 21st. I think was the day I started streaming in 2023. I don't know. I trade negative RR. I use an indicator called ADX and DI. It's where I kind of get the name from Stoic ADX. ADX is average directional index. So what I'm looking for is trend continuations, usually bullish trend continuations. That's really all I take is buys. I used to take sells. There's been a lot less trades this week. Only one trade this week so far. It was 100 points though, so I can't really complain about that. I only trade the Dow Jones. I don't trade anything else. I don't look at NQ. I don't look at ES. I only trade the Dow. I don't subscribe to any other data feed with AMP. I just look at CBOT.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I used to trade positive RR. I used to have like try to do like 1 to 2, like I would say in the beginning stages. I didn't really know what I was doing, to be honest.
Sure.
Then I kind of watched some psychology videos with Mark Douglas, Randy Howell, David Paul. Those people kind of changed my mindset about trading and started helping me look at it in more of a probabilistic way. And throughout the process of my journey trading, I kind of just started associating math and probability with trading. So I figured out a way that worked for me, and that is negative RR. I target a 1 to 0.3. I use the daily lows as my stop loss. I only take buys when the daily is bullish, and I wait for ADX to be at 25 or above. Boo, it needs to be overread. DI plus. So that's really all I do. I only trade the New York session. I don't trade pre-market. I don't trade Asian session, London session. I just have a very strict set of rules and parameters that I follow that help me keep me profitable. Because if I don't do that, I'll get gambly.
Like all of us.
Yeah. So I have to really be, I like to trade cash as well. Like cash accounts better, more so often than prop firms.
Okay.
Like last year, I had my first profitable year. And I just used prop firms, and I had a moment last year where I kind of just started messing around and I blew a bunch of accounts, and I had to start over. Essentially, I had like 13 accounts with Apex Trader Funding. Then I went back down to 1 because of just one day where I was just like, I guess we all have those days every once in a while. It hasn't happened since then, but this year I've been using my cash, and I started with $500 in like January, and I wanted to, I guess, establish more discipline.
Yeah.
And then I kind of got more into prop firms throughout the year and got some payouts. And I realized like I really want to just stick with my cash account right now because it's, I guess, more freeing to me. I don't have to get a payout. I don't know. It's just everybody's different. Prop firms are amazing. I love prop firms. They've helped me establish the discipline and the rules and just following, a certain set of parameters that like I've seen work for a period of time where it's helped me be able to trade my cash account better. Yeah, that's what I do.
I love that, man. Great introduction. We have some similarities. So I think we don't trade the same, technically speaking, like technicals based, but we have a lot of similarities. I love that you trade negative RR, 0.3 to 1, you said, right?
Yeah.
Man, to give you a little intro to me, if you're new to me as well, I've been trading 5 years now. I started in like 2021, early 2021, like February.
Nice.
Been profitable, had my first profitable year last year in 2024. And this year I've already doubled what I made last year. It's been an amazing year. One of the biggest things that I've changed, I've been trading the same way, technically speaking, for years now. I use ICT with volume profile. One of the things I changed up this year, though, that I think was a major pivot to my success in 2025 has been going from a positive R model, like 2R, 3R, 4R. I used to have like a crazy low win rate, bro, like 25, 30%, but I would be looking for like 4X, 4R,
Yeah, get those home runs.
Home run trades, looking for that every day. Total. And I actually had my first profitable year with that. But nice. This year we have changed it completely. So I trade the exact same ways, technically speaking, with ICT and volume profile, but I go for 1-to-1s, even 0.5 to 1. Nice. Whatever the setup takes. Every now and then I'll take a 2R if it makes sense, but I'm a lot more focused on 1-to-1s and base hits, keeping my win rate above 50, 60, sometimes even 70% when I'm really doing well. And just locking in base hit, 1 or 2 trades and just being done for the day. And doing that changed so much to the point that I was able to have 6 figures in payouts this year.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. And I swear, bro, like, the majority of my profits, or about 70%, have come from the last like 4 to 5 months. And it was good. A direct correlation when I switched to the base hit model, especially with futures prop firms, right? So my big thing with that is you're given tight drawdown restrictions and trailing drawdown. These prop firms just don't reward a volatile equity curve. They reward a low volatile upside equity curve where you can just lock in base hit after base hit and just let that build. So do you agree on that? Maybe you can your thoughts on all that.
I agree. I think that like you said, like the futures prop firms, they have they have a trailing drawdown. Apex has live trailing drawdown. Most people have an end of day. No one really has a static drawdown model per se. And if it is a static drawdown model, that's a really low amount of drawdown.
Yeah.
So I think you're exactly right when it comes to like trading futures. It's easier, or it's better, not necessarily easier, but it's better to get those base hits in like 1-to-1, like you're saying, or 1 to 0.5, instead of like trying to swing, because you have to close your trades at the end of the day anyway. So I mean, you don't really need to hold for that, home run. Like you want to swing. If you want to swing, get a forex prop firm, but I think futures also have a lot more liquidity, and they like, since they have had payouts that have been like Apex, for example, $500 million, I think, that makes me like trust the futures community more because of all that liquidity that's been going out to the traders.
Yeah, so well said, man. I mean, Apex I've seen them now paying people out over 2 million, like multiple times, and it's verified. You ain't getting that in the CFD space. There's no one that has the liquidity to pay out $1 million. It's just not there.
I agree with you. That's why whenever I started in like my first ever interaction with trading was binary option forex, and it was with like a multi-level marketing company, and you know how that kind of goes down. Like, some people get introduced to trading that way. That's how I was introduced to trading. Then I shifted from binary options to MT4, and then in November of 2023, I switched over to futures, and that is whenever I started seeing success. I was like, yo, this is just because my psychology was better because of the amount of like trust that went into, because futures is a more regulated market, and that helped me, I think, just get over that hump of like, what if these prop firms don't pay me or whatever.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, same here, honestly. So I also got started with, when it comes to prop firms, I was trading crypto for like my first year, just a personal account, trying to day trade freaking Bitcoin and just losing money every day. But eventually, like many of us, found prop firms. I started with the Forex prop firms because they really were like, they were the entity.
My Forex funds, bro, FTMO.
My Forex funds, my first ever payout was from my Forex funds. Shout out. But, so, I mean, everyone was trading FX prop firms at first, at least from my perspective. And then when my Forex fund specifically fell off and they shut down, that's when I moved over to futures. So I guess that was like early 2023, like September 2023.
Yeah.
Around there.
Kind of the same time. Yeah.
So I went over to futures, and I had exponential growth just from that too. Like I went from taking like $200 payouts with my FX firm, $500 payout. And I was also only 2 years in at this time. So there's a factor that I also just got better at trading. But I think trading futures got me better at trading. I just think being able to have like clean execution, no spread, no slippage. That's another thing with futures. Like people really underestimate how much profit you will save over the span of 100 or 1,000 trades if you're not being slipped to hell. You know what I mean?
Yes, I agree, dude. You could be like one tick from stop, and on a Forex prop firm, what happened? It didn't hit my stop. And then on futures, it's like, okay, we're good.
Exactly, bro. Do you want to get your charts up too, bro? Because you trade New York sessions. So I'd love to see if you like kind of what you're looking at exactly. Maybe you can let the chat know. Do you trade the first like 15 minutes of the open, or do you like to wait for it to shake out?
So as soon as 8 or 9:30, boom. If my entry model's there, I'm entering. Like it could be, but the daily has to be bullish. Like it has to be a bullish day already. It has to be a continuation of the day. I don't really like taking sells, to be honest.
Interesting. Someone asked me in the chat, they asked if I lean towards one direction more. And I never had that issue. I'm cool with longs. I'm cool with shorts. But I know a lot of people, they do lean towards one side.
I used to take both sides of the pie. I used to take both sides, but I just, I don't know. I just don't do it. I feel like my strategy is more profitable with buying, because if we look at the market fundamentally, it usually goes up.
Yeah.
So if there are corrections, there are bearish, markets, but that doesn't mean I necessarily have to trade those markets, and I can kind of just sit out for the day and not have to really worry about it. So like this is my only trade this week right here, and I'll show you what it was. So I'll show exactly how I do it. We have, let me find the opening of the day for this day real quick. So we have our opening of the day right there. So I can mark that up with a white line. We have
For
our opening
of the day, are you talking
like when
electronic
market
trading
closes?
hours?
Yeah, like market closes and it opens back up, and then boom, we have like that opening, the new daily candle, like fresh.
6 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Got
So
you.
I found that exact open. All right, cool. So I'm not really worried about Asian session or Asian session or London session. I'm not worried. I'm just kind of, I know people trade like, oh, they like finding the targeting of like lows and highs of Asian session, London session, or something like that. I think that's how it goes. I'm not really sure, but I just, I pay attention to where is the daily low. Okay, so if we find the daily low, this will be our daily low. All right, we're gonna wait until New York is open. New York has to be New York. It has to be open. So we have our opening candle right there. So at 9:30 Eastern AM, I can get in. Like, if my signal, if say ADX is above 25 already, and then blue happens to cross over red, DI plus crosses over DI minus, then and the daily's bullish, I can get in. Boom.
Okay, got you.
And I pay attention to, I guess I don't really do technical analysis, but I like to see where I'm at in like my monthly, weekly, daily range. So if we look at our month, we're bearish on the month still. Oh, where is it? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, we're bearish on the month. This is why I start every stream. I'm like, okay, let's look at the month. We're bearish. We look at the week. We're bearish, and those are also marked up with these green and orange lines right here. So this is my range, and then I have my day. So I'm like, okay, well, I can see that we're pretty bearish right here, just from previous days. How we're not breaking these highs, how we're not making a new high. So I can assume that we're bearish. Go to the 5 minute. Then I look at myself. All right, cool. We're bearish on that. All right, so we're waiting for ADX to be at 25. We're waiting for blue to cross over red. We're waiting for the day to be bullish. At this moment of time, that is whenever that happens. So I get my long tool right here, or whenever ADX. So ADX crossed 25 at this candle. As we can see, it was not above. If we look at this right here, ADX was not above 25. And then boom, it crossed 25. So we're allowed to enter. Okay, we're going to set our long position tool right here. I was in right there. I find the daily low. Okay, find the daily low. I find my daily low, and then I go 5 points lower than the daily low to avoid, those market makers trying to stop me out. Then I put my target to a 0.3, and that is it. So this trade was 105 points on Wednesday. That's the only trade I've gotten this whole week. That is literally all I do. Wait for the daily to be bullish. ADX cross 25, DI minus or DI plus to be over DI minus. That's
very interesting. So I have a few questions. So you would say you're primarily mechanically based, would you say?
Yeah, I'm mechanically based in like entry model when it comes to risk management. So there could be like, some peculiar examples to where if, ADX decides to go below 25, like for example, I had one last week. Last week I had 2 trades last week that were like that. So this day I entered in on this candle right here because DI plus crossed DI minus, as we can see. Boom, right there. We have blue crossing over red. So I enter right there. That was like the top of the candle right there. And we can see that as like we're in this trade, ADX, this white line goes below 25. So that is like, okay, hey, you need to risk manage in some type of way. And that's what happened. That's what I did. I risk managed and I got stopped at a break even.
Got it. Okay.
So then if like, say for example, I'm in this trade right here, that took the second trade. So ADX went to 25 on that trade. And then I went to a bunch of drawdown, like 153 points of drawdown. I decided that, ADX went below 25. I was like, all right, so I need to find a new low. I moved my stop loss to, I like to keep even though no matter how big it is, I like to keep my stops under the daily because like I'm trying to avoid those liquidity sweeps. Like, I could go into drawdown, then it could go right back up. And I'm like stopped out because I chose to use like a previous low or something. I'm trying to keep it under the day, trying to avoid those liquidity sweeps. And obviously I can close if ADX, like I'd say that probably comes with like discretion. I say like there's like kind of some discretion in my risk management, but it's mainly mechanical.
Got you. I mean, I like that because I do think we can be as mechanical as possible, but when we are manually pressing buy and sell, we need to add some discretion into the mix, right? So you add your discretion in how you're gonna manage risk, which makes sense.
Yes, and
It's
that just come
nuanced in
from
that way.
experience, like
Yeah.
looking at the same thing every day.
Yep. Absolutely. Can you explain the ADX and the
Yes,
logic behind it?
ADX is average directional index. And so what that is a mathematical formula that is based upon trend. So it doesn't necessarily show you where the trend is going, it just shows you how strong it is. And at the level of 25 is the entry point for me. Like from 20 to 25, it's strong. When it's at 25 for me, it's the strongest for me to enter. And usually it typically continues to rise. And you'll see right here, it, sometimes it doesn't, but I have specific times where I'm trading. I don't really trade power hour. I stop at around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern, but like that's all it is. It just shows you the strength of trend. And so that's why I try to find a continuation of trend.
Understood. Understood. So, and you said if you do take one trade, are you done for the day? Or if there's another setup, you'll take it?
So if I take a win, I'm done. I'm only taking that trade. I'm not taking any more. If I take like a loss, I'll give myself another opportunity to take a trade. If I take a break even, I'll give myself another opportunity to take a trade, only if it happens in the AM session. If I already take a trade in the AM session and I lost and I can't get another trade until the PM session, we got to wait until the next day. And that's just where you utilize patience, because I'm not trying to open myself up emotionally to more risk if I've already taken a loss and it's going against my rules. And because the market's about to close, I don't want to be there sitting there like, oh, what if I'm in drawdown, then I have to close out my trades and I
100%. Okay, perfect, man. I all very interesting. I do want to take a look at the current market. What I'll do is I'll go to my screen real quick, show you guys what I'm looking at, and then Jake, I'd love to get your opinion on the current market conditions. So, guys, I mean, so we talked about this. We said this was possible for the market to sell off at the open and that 933 level, right? So if we zoom out, that's this swing low right here on the hourly. I said we're going to come here. This is a potential magnet, and then 24,808 is another potential liquidity pool for us to look to target. But if the market wants to like mean revert back to equilibrium from here, I mean, I'm all game to see that. We're still below midnight open. We are getting some slowdown here. So we swept that liquidity on the hourly time frame. Now we're kind of pushing up. I'm a little cautious to just get into a long, though. I don't know if I want to do that, but we do have some relative equal highs here. Like, I know it seems crazy, like, and then we'd be fighting the trends, but remember, this would just be a mean reversion move on a lower time frame. Like, we could come up towards these equal highs, retrace to midnight. I would like to see more information, though. So I'm going to mark out this 1 minute fair value gap. We'll see how price reacts when we come into here. If we get a strong closure above this, I do think, we could trade the midnight mechanical model back up. So something like this, and look to target these equal highs. But I'm a little hands off right now because the market's just so bearish. I don't like to fight trends. I'm very comfortable with trading in trends, but we're in just like such a deep discount on the higher time frame. So I like to look at like the 50% retracement, Jake.
Nice.
Just as a general gauge. So from a higher time frame perspective, that would be this swing low to this swing high. If I mark that out, anything below the 50% retracement to me is in a higher time frame discounted portion of the range. Doesn't mean we can't go short and find continuation, but it's also just something where I'm like, we're in a deep discount now from this price leg to this price leg. So looking for longs is not out of the question if I can frame my idea around a key level, get a market structure shift, it's all valid. So I do want to acknowledge that. But
I do want to say that like any trading style works. Like you just have to find what works for you. And there's so many out there. That's why it's
100%,
trading difficult.
100%, man. Yeah. I trade ICT with a mix of volume profile. You're trading your toy. Would you say that you coined your system? Stoic
Absolutely.
ADX?
Yes. 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 Just because I couldn't like trust anybody, bro. There's so many people online, bro, that do not have your best interest. So I just had to like make my own.
100%. I mean, like I use ICT foundationally, and really it's just I use it in the form of like looking for liquidity in the form of old highs and lows, equal highs, equal lows, fair value gaps, and then I incorporate volume profile because volume profile I've been using it for 4 years now. It continues to give me just some of the strongest levels intraday to play ideas off of. So I incorporate these two things and it works well for me. It's not going to work perfect for someone else necessarily. Some people it does. Some people, I know a lot of people who, follow me on X, on YouTube, and they're starting to use these two levels or these two concepts together. But it has to speak to you as a trader, right? Yes. It makes sense for your system.
You got to put your own finesse in. Like you can take, your system, but like I would have to apply my own finesse to it. Like, how can I make this work for me more?
Exactly. Yeah, perfectly said, man. So look, guys, I mean, we're just pulling right back down. This is a no trade situation for me. I don't want to just keep shorting with no pullback. So right now I'm hands off. Maybe Jake, you could take it. Show us what you're looking at.
Okay. So if for me to take a trade today, price needs to be above this white line, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's just be honest. So it has to be up here. Blue, this right here has to be over red. Blue needs to be over red. And this white line needs to be at 25. So above 25, it needs to cross 25. Now I can set an alert right here. That's what I usually do. I add an alert. I'll edit the alert right here. And then I'll go ADX, crossing up, and then this value is 25. So it has to actually cross 25. I've taken many trades where it's been like at 25, but you can see a little bit below the line and it just, so I'm like, let's just wait for the alarm bell to go off for me to enter. So that's how I would enter it. Like I would, and then if it does happen like that, I would put my, my entry right here or whatever. Stop would be down here, 5 points below. So it'd be like 87, 88. I'll target a 0.3. So that would be probably around like 100 points or so. But go ahead.
When you go for 0.3, is it always around the same amount of points or is it purely based off structure? Like where your stop's going to be?
That is a great question. So typically the daily range is around 100 plus to not markets nowadays 500, but that's typically the daily range. So typically my trades are around 40 points to 100 points. I've had a trade where it's back whenever Trump was talking about tariffs and the market was boom, like just booming up and down. I had my biggest loss ever of 743 points. Crazy. Ooh. And then the next trade was like 543 point win. So it really just depends on how the structure, like where the daily low is.
So I have another question. As a negative risk reward trader, and I see people asking a variation of this in the chat. How do you deal with taking a loss? How do you deal with it mentally? Because you're probably going to need at least 2 trades to make that profit back most of the time. Yeah. How do you deal with it mentally? Because I get this question all the time, but I'd like to get your take on it.
So for me to deal with it mentally, it took me taking a loss that was, a full loss. I don't usually take those full stop losses because I've developed a risk manager. So sometimes my stuff is like 300 points stop loss, and then I'll end up losing like 100-ish points. So that has helped me a lot. Yeah. But if I'm taking a full loss, how I got over like the fact of, I just lost 3 trades of profit. It takes 3 to 4 trades to get back if I'm taking a full loss. But for me to get over it, I had to actually continue to follow my plan, follow my strategy, keep taking my trades. And then I had to actually see the math play out, and I got to pay out. And I was like, dude, okay, it doesn't really matter if I lose. I just have to continue to follow my plan and my strategy, because everything is a probability based in trading. If it's probability based and I have, a 90% win rate with this particular type of entry that I take, overall it's like 85% win rate. If I'm just going to keep taking those trades that I have a higher chance of winning, even though I lost, it's going to be okay because I have a higher chance of winning usually. So I'll usually go on big streaks and I'll take a loss here and there.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the beauty of negative R. Like everything is just your win rates relationship to the R multiple. Like,
yes,
if you keep your win rate well above 80% with a 0.5 R, like you're going to be insanely profitable. That's just the reality.
Some people, I mean, for me though, for example, like I like winning more than I lose.
Yeah.
So negative RR, and not saying that like positive RR, you have a lower expectancy to win, because some positive R traders have a higher expectancy to win. But this system works for me because I made it and I like winning more than I lose. And I know that I can get that with this.
Perfectly said. You know, one of the like light bulb moments for me was I used to go for these 4R, 5R trades, right? And what I would have to do is take paper cut after paper cut to get that good entry, to catch that expansive move to get 4R. And what I realized is like, bro, I am taking 1, 2, even 3 losses. They're small losses before I get my winning trade. But by the time I get my winning trade, it ends up being like a 2R. Oh, you gotta look at.
Yeah, she keeps getting behind them. Like, stop,
dude. My cats do the same thing, bro. I lock them out because they're just all over the place when they're in here.
She's going out. She's going out.
Like, damn, guys, we're getting that.
I can't, like Jen yesterday. Shout out to Jen yesterday, bro. I can't imagine.
Oh yeah, Jen, you were tuning in.
Yeah, I've been tuning in all week.
Oh, sick, dude. How do you like the stream?
I like it, man. I love the layout, bro. It's so nice. It's so nice. And I love like how you engage with chat. It's nice too, bro.
Much appreciated, man. Yeah, shout out to our technical team who created the layout. And you know, I'm not good with any of that technical stuff, man. I'm like, just set it up for me. Let me run the stream, and I'll take it from here. So shout out to our tech team who created the layout. It really looks great.
I used to do what you did as well. Like in the beginning, I used to try to target like a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. That was my thing. That 1 to 3. Try to, like my stop needs to be at like this level, and then the target needs to be a 3. So sometimes I wasn't even using my stop losses like on a structural basis. It was just like it could be like in the middle of the candle.
Yeah,
50 points below. You know.
Yeah, I did the same. I just realized that like by the time I get my win, I took a 2R. Maybe I took a 1R, and I was like, bro, I've taken 5 trades that hit a paper cut stop loss or hit my break even that went at least 1R. So I go, what if I just took all those 1Rs? And that's kind of what did it for me.
Yeah, that was me too. Like I was like, I'm getting stopped out quick. I was like, why don't I just lower my stop more? And then I used to kind of use SMT or SMC, like premium discount zones for my stop losses.
Sure.
But I just along the way, I was like, the daily low is the best for my strategy to use.
I get it, man. I totally get it. You got to go with what works.
Yes.
Guys, by the way, go back to my chart. This is the thing. We're coming up into this 1 minute gap. I kind of don't want to see it run up from here. If I am going to take a long, what I don't like is we kind of have like a bunch of stacked lows right here. I think we can get one more sweep down, honestly, before we get a move up. And part of me is even considering just getting short inside this gap. You know, I could target maybe 30, 40 points, and it would be low-hanging fruit. So I don't know. I still haven't decided yet. I don't want to catch myself shorting at the lows, but this is not a terrible pullback to look for one more leg down. What do you think? I know you don't want to look for a long yet, but if someone was making you look for a trade right now, which way would you go, long or short?
Go to the 5 minute. I would say that if the 5 minute candle closes above the previous high of the wick, like if it closes above that wick, then maybe that would be an entry for a long. And then it just, I mean, that would probably be what I'm thinking. I don't know. But if it doesn't, if like keeps wicking on that area and there's not a clear closure above that previous level on, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't break and close and it just keeps wicking, then probably short. Probably will short into the discount zone that you have, those green lines.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, I had that 1 minute gap marked out, but I'm going to focus on this 5 minute. I'm going to say I don't want to look for a long unless we get a 5 minute gap, a 5 minute closure above this gap. So 5 minute closure above 25,046, I can consider longs. Until then, I'm going to stick to looking for shorts. But I don't want to fade this just yet. Like, we can wait, guys. We can wait for some type of inversion play, maybe. That's the other thing. We haven't created any kind of fair value gap in this 1 minute up move. So for me, that's a lack of displacement. And I just I think we're more likely to erase this leg up at some point. So I'm going to wait, see if I can get an entry signal for a short. But yeah, nothing yet. I'm just going to have to keep you guys posted.
What do you like about NASDAQ and S&P versus US 30, the Dow?
Bro,
what do you like better?
Here's the thing, man. I don't think I've ever taken a trade on Dow in my life. I don't think I've taken a single trade. I just started with ES and NQ, and I fell in love with the NQ, man. Here's the thing. I can't speak on the Dow personally, but if I had to talk about why I like NQ over ES.
Okay.
As a scalper, somebody that's scalping base hits on the lower time frames, NQ's volatility is just really clean for taking those quick moves. I can catch 25, 30 points on NQ on a 1 minute setup and be in and out of a trade within like 3 minutes. And it can be a high probability setup. Whereas with ES, I've noticed I need to be a lot more focused on like the 5 minute structure, the 15 minute, because you're just going to get less expansive moves. So I think if you're somebody that's more of like an intraday trader, you want to hold your trades for an hour, 2 hours throughout the day. I think ES might be a little more stable, but I think NQ for scalping is just like, it's the ideal instrument.
I like that. I've had my experience with NQ. I don't want to talk any negativeness on NQ.
They call it the sister.
Oh yeah, I call it the wick out monster, bro.
The wick out monster. Yeah. She's violent.
Yeah, she is. If you want, I can show my journal if you want. I have a bunch of trades. If you want.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's do it, and maybe expand on why you like US 30 or the Dow Jones over the other indexes.
I prefer US 30 over other indexes. I like the Dow Jones better because of the way it moves. If to keep it simply put, I just think that the way it runs, like the ranges that it makes, are larger than other symbols that I've seen before, and how it moves very fast. And I like the fact that it's a 1 point, 2 point. There's not any ticks. There's not like 0.25, 0.5, 0.75. I like that better. I think the way just for me, like how it is so aggressively going up and down. For my ADD, it just needs to be fast.
Yeah, I get it. By the way, chat, I may try a short here. Hold on. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I got to let the chat know.
No, you're good. You're good.
I might miss it, but we'll see. I just put a limit order in. I'll go back to my screen. I just need to log into Apex on TradingView.
You're good.
We're green on my Tradeify accounts, guys. So I like to, I would also like to talk about prop firms with you a little bit.
Yeah, let's go.
Once you get into your trades, but hold on, let me just show you guys where I'm at. Oh, we're in. That was quick. Oh shit.
Look at that. How it didn't close above.
There we go. $250 times 3 accounts. We're out. That was way too quick.
Bro just made $750.
Yep. There we go.
In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds. So that's how my scalps look, bro. So, I mean, guys, we really gapped down there. Damn. I think we're going to come down for this low. But my biggest thing is taking low-hanging fruit. So I think the market's going to come down towards these lows. That's what I think. So if I can position myself inside of a key level, so it was this 5 minute fair value gap, we kind of retraced the whole gap and started rejecting. If I can capture, my entry was around here, right? So stop, I didn't even have time to place a stop, but it would have been up here. And if I could capture 30 to 50 points on a move that I think can ultimately move 100 points, that's the low-hanging fruit, right? Yeah. I'm anticipating the market to move 100 points in this direction. Let me just position myself to capture 30 to 50 of those points. And that's pretty much how it goes. Especially with these Apex accounts. I've never been good with Apex, bro. So I've never taken a payout with Apex. I've taken tons of payouts with Tradeify, TopStep, My Funded Futures. But
dude, live trading
I wasn't trading with Apex when I was still using my high risk reward system, because it just doesn't work with intraday trailing drawdown. Now I'm in a position where I think I can trade Apex profitably. So I told the chat, my goal is to get these 3 accounts to pay out for the first time, roll that profit into 20 Apex accounts, and just, I feel like that's my next big step as a trader, is be that guy that can master 20 accounts on Apex. But I would love to talk to you about props. Like, what props do you trade? What do you like? Just
I personally love Apex Trader Funding. That is my favorite prop firm. Because of the fact that they have so much liquidity. They've paid out over $500 million. That to me makes me think that they have a bunch of money. Like they have the money to pay out their traders, and I don't have to worry about not, getting paid out or whatever.
Yeah.
I like Tradeify as well. I think Tradeify is also really good. Their system that they use is nice. I started with Top Step. I just haven't really gone back.
So have many of us. We all started with Top Step.
Yeah. And I like Apex because they give you so much leverage. The fact that you can have 300K accounts if you wanted to.
The 300Ks are insane. Like having 20 of those, I can't even imagine, bro. It's wild.
I think prop firms are a really good tool. Like for me, they really helped me out with establishing discipline and just following my plan and my strategy. I used to not be able to trade real money. Like I started with real money, lost it all. I was super scared to trade with real money for a long time. And then prop firms kind of just showed me like, hey, it's not really any different. You just have to, it's a different level. Yes, because it's real, cash. It's, what I'm saying? But you can still make money from prop firms. And if you can do both, bro, more power to you. I think prop firms are great. I like prop firms. I think if you don't have the capital, or if you're wanting to test out a strategy, even like for me, I had to see my strategy work back testing. Then I had to trade an account for 3 months, trying to get funded. From October to January to get funded in 2024 with Apex Trader Funding. And I just finally forward tested it with the challenge, and I was like, yeah, okay, this works.
Yeah,
so that helped me out.
Props are I'm one of those people. I think you come from the same generation. We're those guys that cut our teeth on props. I learned on prop firms.
Yeah.
I only just started trading a personal account as well, because I'm like, okay, I want to start dipping my toes into trading a real life personal account and trying to keep it for an extended period of time. The thing with props, I'll be honest, guys, I don't hold my prop firm accounts for a year. Let's just be real. I take my prop accounts to get payouts. If that happens in a few months, the longest I held some Tradeify accounts over the summer for 3 months, and I took 6 consecutive payouts from the same set of accounts. I'll be honest though, usually I'm not holding them that long. I just don't. If I'd get 2 payouts on a set of accounts, that's a win. I made back my cost, made back some profit. That's how it goes. So I do want to start dipping my toes in the personal account. Maybe you could speak on what do you see the differences are between prop firm trading and personal cash account trading for you?
I think that the emotional aspect of it, you have $2,500 in drawdown that you're they give you this 50K account or whatever, you have X amount of drawdown. I kind of had to start associating with I'm buying drawdown. I'm buying drawdown, not 50K. And
I say that all the time. Yep.
Yeah. And I had to really kind of associate my brain to start thinking that way for me to, I think, even be semi-successful on a personal account. I think that prop firms give you a kind of for me at least, they kind of make me whenever I was trading them, I wasn't necessarily worried, I guess. Not that I'm worried now, but when I first started trading my real cash, I was like, yo, this is a little bit different. This is my own money that I'm, in the market. Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to prop firms and then realizing it's not really that different. I'm using the same amount of risk that I would use on a prop firm. It just doesn't say 50K account. It says this. So I think the emotional aspect is just a different level. You start with the back testing, you start with the forward test, and you go with forward testing, and then you get a challenge, and then you pass it, and then you start trading funded. Funded give you a lot of capital all at once if you don't have 50,000 to put in an account, or even 500, or even 1,000. I just think you have to be able to be trustworthy of yourself, trustworthy of your system, seeing it play out for multiple times, multiple years, being in drawdown, coming back, getting a payout. I think that will also help people trade a cash account better too. because it's really not anything different. You're still taking the same trades. It's your own capital now. And honestly, I feel like for me at least, I have a better sense of discipline on a cash account versus a profit account.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said, man. I agree with all of that. One thing I love about futures, props specifically, and you kind of touched on this though, is just the scalability, right? The ability to copy trade multiple accounts. You can't get that with a personal account. So I still will always love props. I want to keep diving deep into props. And yeah, my next goal are these Apex accounts. I want to see these trades real quick, guys. Just a reminder. We're speaking about Apex Trader Funding a lot. They currently have a 70% off promo, which is good. Usually they do 80%, but I actually think this promo is better because it's 70% off the initial account, code match for 70% off. But then the activation fee is only $40 right now. Did you know about that? Lifetime activation fees right now on Apex, $40 with the current promo, which I think absolutely beats the 80% off promo. And then you're paying full price for the activation fee. So I may have to load up. We'll see. But yeah, just a reminder, guys, code match, 70% off for that. Look at this move too. Damn.
That was nice. Hey, I used to do that too. Like whenever I was trading negative R, when I used to just I have like my stop loss and then I would just cut. I'm 30 points of profit on the cut right here, bro.
Yeah.
For me now, I think it has I want a more, I guess, a mathematical advantage. Not that matters, I guess, in the sense of like how many trades you're going to take in a year or 2 years, 3 years. But I mean, like I'm saying, like everybody's brain is different. You have to find what works for you. Once you find it, just keep doing that. It's like going to the gym.
I get what you're saying, man, because oftentimes I am looking for like my full target or, the lows. It's all nuanced for me though. Like in this situation, I'm just thinking, dude, we're so low. Like we're in such a deep discount on the higher time frame. The last thing I want to do is take an early short and just get steamrolled to the upside. So it's like, oh, this went 30 points in profit within 20 seconds. Screw it.
Let's take it.
Yeah, it's all nuanced.
Yeah, and that's the discretion that you have built over time with trading. And that is important. Like most beginner traders can't really see that. But if you stick around for long enough, you'll start to be able to like anticipate things. Not necessarily that they're going to like happen like that every time, but more often than not, they do.
Yeah, no, well said, man. Let's go to your screen if you want to show some of this stuff right now. Because as far as trades go, guys, I'm going to wait now, see how the market shakes out before we look for another scalp. So right now we're chilling. I'm up 750 on Apex. I'm up 900 on Tradeify. Like it's a Friday. I don't need to force another trade. If there's a good one, I'll take it. But let's learn some stuff here from Jake. What are you showing us here?
This is US 30. So this is like back in the January 2nd, 2024.
Actually, you know what, Jake? Can you start going over with the stream? I'm just going to go real quick, take a quick bathroom break. You can start.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no worries. All right, Chad. This is my journal for my trade. So we have our journal. We started at the January 2nd, 2024. I used to take sales back then. Like I said earlier, I used to take sales, but I don't take sales really anymore. This is my setups. These are my wins, my losses. Down here is whenever I opened up $2,000 in my account. So this is like the current account standing. All these previous profits were I deleted out because I wasn't trading really prop firms anymore as much. So I just wanted to, and also for my community, I told them that I was starting with 2K and I wanted to let them know how much money is winning and losing off of the 2K. So we have our beginning right here. Well, bunch of wins, losses, stuff like that. This is back in 2024. I don't even really trade the same way as much as I do. I used to go on a lot of streaks, wins and losses. This is all negative RR, by the way. These are just all my trades. And yeah, this is where's my biggest loss? My biggest loss right here. Boom, 718 point loss, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, this is my journal. A bunch of trades. 200 and something trades. I have like 400 trades back in 2023 as well. Typically, I just, I like to journal the trades too because it helps me with my confidence on taking the, setup. If you journal your trades, you're able to see the data and you're able to see the math, and it just overall it helps you be more confident in the market whenever you're taking trade. At least for me, I would say that.
So are these all manual? This is through Google Sheets, right? Do you use TradeZella or anything, or you just put it up yourself here?
Yeah, so I actually had my friend, what's his name? His name is he's Anders. He made this journal for me in Google Sheets.
It's honestly, it looks fire.
It is it's a free journal that I have in my community. I just give it to you. You know, you can like edit stuff too. You can change like the TP time frame, expected TP. You can change all this too to fit your needs. But I just have my ADX set up right here.
Chat, you hear that? Links to Stoic Jake are in the description of this YouTube video. So check him out if you want to get hooked up with a free template. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it has a lot. It has a lot of trades you can put on here. Up to 993. I am not even close. I'm not even a third way there.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, this is my win rate for 2024, 85.57. I took 166 trades, wins, 22 break-even, 28 losses.
That's the power of negative risk reward right there, guys.
Yes, that is the power. And for 2025, 103 wins, 22 break-evens, 23 losses. My $2,000 account is up 39.85%. I'm just taking the same. So like, typically, if this would be on a prop firm account, that would be 4%. You know, like I'm still trading the same exact risk as I would like on a prop firm. So every single, like for $500, you have MYM, that's 50 cents a point. So if we do 100 points, that's $50. So that's kind of the risk that I go. So right now I have $2,000 in my account, almost 3K. So when I get to 3K, I'll put 6 MYM, then 8 MYM, and then when I get to 5K, 1 YM, and then 2 YM, and so on and so forth.
So it looks like you're showing and putting it into practice how to build a smaller account from the ground up. Is that like the project here?
Yes, that my stream right now is I'm focusing on building this account to 10, then 50, then 100, then maybe in a couple of years it'll be $1 million. That would be dope. But yeah, just along for the journey.
That's the beauty of compounding, right?
Yeah.
What do they call that? One of the eighth wonder of the world, whatever. It's no, I love this, man, because too many people, if they do trade small accounts, their whole thing is like, let me show you how to flip. Let me show you how to flip this $1,000 account into 2 million. And it's like, I think it sets the wrong expectations for people because it makes them think that these influencers that are doing that did it on their first try. And even if they actually did it, they probably took like 3 or 4 attempts before they got that big flip. Like so you're doing it like, I don't want to blow this account. I'm going to show you guys how to actually grow it from a small balance to a big balance. And
I post my broker statements with AMP. I show my live account number. Everything's transparent. I don't try to hide anything for anybody. I think also too, the influencer stuff, like it could be a marketing account too, yo. If they're not showing you, you never know. Well, you just got to be careful in this space, yo. Trading is crazy.
Don't even get me started on like people in the United States who are trading a personal account with a CFD unregulated.
Offshore.
Like get out of here, bro. Don't even get me started. If you really think somebody who's in the United States and has access to the futures market would put $500,000 into a CFD broker?
Absolutely not, bro. You're gonna get robbed.
TJR.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I try to really keep it real with everybody because trading is all that glitters is not gold in trading. There's more than meets the eye. Like you first start out, you see all these influencers, all these big numbers and shit, and you're like, oh, I can do that. But like, really, to be honest, like it's more than that. It's a lot of emotional pain growing. Like I feel like I become the best version of myself also with trading because it helps you establish discipline, be patient, so on and so forth.
100%, man. Oh my, and guys, I will give a quick commentary on the markets real quick and we'll go back to Jake's screen. But so this is why I love base hits. If I was trying to hold this for life or hold this forever for 25R, I'd be back at break even. So nice little trade right there. And honestly, maybe now we get that move up to midnight. I think it's possible. So I think I'd still be wanting to use this 5-minute gap as our line in the sand. So we took a short using it as resistance to come down and make a new low a day, right? We took our base hit, but now what I'm seeing, this looks like a decent move for a push up. We come down, sweep out that low a day, swing failure pattern, wick through, close above. So now if we get this inversion, this would be, because I trade mostly like discretionarily nuanced, but I do have a mechanical model that I teach on my YouTube channel for people that want to keep things as simple as possible. And we might be getting a technical setup for the mechanical midnight retracement model, guys. So where's that midnight open? I think I deleted it. Let me put that back up real quick.
Hey, I just want to say thank you again for having me on. I love this. This is amazing.
Dude, no, it's honestly, you're a great person to talk to. I like your vibe, man. You're knowledgeable. You know what you're doing. So you are welcome back anytime. I'll let you know that now.
I appreciate it. That is big. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'd love to be on again. You're really cool as well.
Do you do so you do live stream?
Yeah, I do. I live stream. I've been live streaming for 2 years on my own channel.
Every day?
Yeah, usually Monday through Thursday. Sometimes I'll go Friday. Just depends.
Dude, hell yeah.
I've grown from zero to. I also post like short content, like psychology, like Mark Doug, like those types of things.
Yeah.
That really helped me shift my trading, honestly, like thinking in probabilities. Like nothing is guaranteed, but if we keep following our plan, usually, I mean, you can kind of associate trading in life. Like we're not promised tomorrow, but we anticipate the uncertainty. We deal with it. We wake up. It's kind of like in trading. We don't know if we're going to win or lose, but we're going to follow our plan. It's going to work out for us if we just continue to follow our plan.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, because I saw you have like what 50K subs on YouTube, so you got a nice little community there.
Yes, I am very grateful, very blessed, very thankful.
You got to give me some tips, bro.
So do you though. What do you mean you got 36.3K subs, bro? That's a lot.
This is Prop for a Match though. This is the Prop for a Match YouTube channel. I got a personal channel too, guys. Link is in the description of the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna go subscribe right now.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
everybody go subscribe. Everybody go subscribe to Zach, bro. Come on, chat.
If they've been watching me, they know. Most of them have probably subbed by now. But yeah, we started it like 6 months ago. I'm at 2K, so it's going.
That's
amazing.
Going.
We're growing slowly, man.
Yo, your thumbnails are fire.
Appreciate
it. These thumbnails are tough. I like these thumbnails, bro.
But what was I gonna say? But yeah, man, you are absolutely welcome anytime, bro, for sure. But guys, so what I'm looking at, we got this 5-minute bearish gap. We used it as resistance to take out the swing low. Now we got a swing failure pattern. We're back above it. This is my line in the sand. So here's our midnight. What we would be looking for the mechanical based model is the first inversion fair value gap in the direction of midnight to trade the midnight retracement. So we haven't gotten an entry yet, but if we get a 5-minute closure above here, our setup would look something like this. So we'll keep an eye out for this. No entry yet, but it is there. The technical setup, if we get this closure, it's a valid entry. So, and I like it, honestly. It's not even one that sometimes the mechanical model prints an entry and I'm like, I don't like this one, guys. This one, I don't mind it. I think it's not a bad idea. So we'll keep an eye out for this. But yeah, let's go back to your screen, Jake.
I'm sharing my, so we can see right here, I kind of use the VWAP. The anchored VWAP kind of just for, I guess, my eyes to see, I guess, the flow. I just added it about 3 weeks ago. I kind of like it. I only used ADX and my ranges.
You just started incorporating VWAP?
Yeah, kind of like, so from my risk management, like say the VWAP is still below the daily open. We have a low below the daily open. I usually put, like, if I need a risk manager, like, all right, I'll put my stop loss up to the low below the VWAP. If it's, below the daily low, something like that.
Bro, VWAP is solid, man. I have a lot of friends, people that use VWAP and they kill it. So VWAP's a solid tool.
My homie LND showed me he showed me it. He was like, yo, check out VWAP for ADX, bro. I'm like, all right, let me see what it's about. I like it. It's good. I don't really use it for anything, just for risk management and to see like the flow.
Yeah, makes sense.
To be honest though, I don't think I'm gonna get a trade today, but I might. It's only 10:21. But like if we keep, we see this closure right here, it didn't really close above this structure. And if we're looking at like this wick right here and this, how it closed below the VWAP, if we get another closure, we're probably gonna, for me, like I was looking at this other level the other day. I think I was on like 15-minute time frame or something like that, or the hour. Let me go hour. So if I'm looking at like, this is I would say this area right here, like almost where we're at, is a big support area, like this right there.
Yeah.
So maybe we come down, like we're already in the zone. Maybe we come down here a little bit more. But I don't think we'll go down to 45. Like 45, that's crazy. That's a lot.
Pretty deep. Yeah.
But honestly, the market, I think now too, like with the government shutdown, the market was being pumped up a lot. Now that you have like people aren't getting SNAP benefits anymore this month because of the government shutdown, I think the market finally like realized, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is not like we're, big bearish now.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there because I feel like everybody thought the government shutting down on day one was going to be super bearish, right? And what did we do that first week of the government shutdown, bro? All just up, no pullback. And it's like, it's classic. Yeah. That's what U.S. markets do. They always trick the herd. So, but now it's like, okay, the government shutdown, who knows how much longer it lasts. My prediction is it's going to be over before Thanksgiving because soon you're going to have the TSA, the airports, they're government employees and they're holding out right now because it's obviously really important that they don't go on strike or stop. But right now they're working for no pay. So my prediction is that before Thanksgiving, they're going to figure this out and open the government back up because then you're going to, if TSA stops working and the airports shut down, like, bro, right before Thanksgiving, it's just not even an option. So it's going to open back up really soon is my guess. And just watch the market continue to sell off once the government opens back up, right? It'll just be classic.
The market makers are grabbing all this liquidity to make all-time highs again.
Yep. But I could see that. So maybe we go further down. We are in some bearish situations,
Yeah, you're talking about this week, like we're just kept making all-time highs. It's just boom. Yeah, that is crazy.
So you do well in those conditions, though, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll trade. I'll take a buy at the high of the day. Like, I don't care. Typically, I'm just trying to, a bullish continuation. Usually the market goes up. And if it doesn't, I'll take the loss, whatever. But the strategy performs well, really in any range, as long as the daily's bullish.
Got you. How do you deal with not taking a trade for multiple days in a row?
That's a great question. I just kind of sit here.
Most people can't do that, bro. Most people are addicted. Yeah.
I've been there. Like I have been in that exact spot, like where I can't not take a trade, where I have to take a trade, where I'm sitting here looking at the charts, New York, Asian, London, boom, I'm up all night, up all morning. I'm addicted to trading. But from personal experience over time, doing that has made me more emotionally groggy. It's made me like tired. It's not made me perform my best. And if I want to perform my best, it's kind of like an athlete. They need a good night's sleep. Either they're practicing their edge, they're, what I'm saying? Like they're performing at their best. They're performing one time. They're not doing multiple games in a day unless it's like a cup or whatever, but that usually doesn't happen. I just sit here and I'm bored and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I don't get a trade. I'm bored. I'm just going to go do something else with my day. That's the whole point of trading.
So you're basically saying you have respect for your strategy and yourself and you just stay disciplined and don't do it.
Yes, because if I don't, then typically from my past experience, nothing good comes out of that. And I may get, a banger trade. I may make a lot of money, but then I'm developing bad habits and then I'm going to keep utilizing those bad habits. And I'm not going to win. Then I'm going to get mad. Then I'm going to trade more. Then I'm going to revenge trade. Then I'm going to fumble. Then I'm going to lose my account. It's not worth it.
People always think that there's some textbook answer on how to stay disciplined. And unfortunately, it's like, you just have to do it. You have to most people just need to deal with enough pain because trading can be very painful and lonely if you're not being disciplined. So most people, there's just like a pain threshold where they either quit or they figure it out.
Yes.
That's it. Like, I don't have like an easy answer for someone like, this is what you do to stay disciplined. If you do this, you'll be disciplined every day. It's like, nah, bro, like you just have to figure it out and do it.
You got to get tired of your own BS that you bring. And I kind of like comparing it to going to the gym. Like going to the gym at first sucks. Your body hates it. You want to not go, but as you keep going, your body kind of starts to want it more. You kind of start to want to go to the gym. You kind of like in training, like you kind of start wanting to be disciplined because more things happen that are good whenever you're disciplined versus when they're not. Like you don't get jacked overnight. You don't become a profitable trader overnight. But if you continue to follow a set of rules, have a probabilistic mindset, follow your plan, you get there.
I'm going through that right now, bro. I have a baby on the way due in December.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. And I feel like, you know, my partner's obviously, she's pregnant, so she's getting bigger. And I feel like I'm gaining weight, just being like, I don't know what's going on. They say the man gains extra weight when their partner's pregnant. So now I'm trying to go to the gym, and I'm in that exact thing right now where, like, bro, I'm not going to lie, it's hard. Getting myself into the gym, like, it sucks. I never want to go. So I'm trying to use it. I'm trying to treat it like trading, though. You know, I have to get to that point. I got to figure it out. And then eventually my body will crave it, I'm sure, and want it, you know?
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. it's kind of the reverse for me. Like I had to apply what I was learning because I used the gym I was going through a lot of, you know, emotional things, like bad mental health. I was like homeless for a little bit, blase. But I started using the gym to like kind of make myself feel better in that aspect. And then I was like, one day in trading, I was like, bro, what if I just like do what I do in the gym? Like I'm disciplined. I go, I do my workouts, follow my rules, eat right, Why I just apply that? And like that helped me get over that hump of like establishing discipline because I had something to like relate it to.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Where are you located? Are you based?
I live in OKC.
OKC. Okay. Shout out to OKC. They won the championship last year.
I know, but they lost to Portland, bro. What's going on, bro? What?
Give them some time. They probably just need to figure out their team. I'm just glad they beat the Pacers, bro, because the Pacers, I'm from Brooklyn. They took out my Knicks. So I'm team OKC for sure. They got rid of those Pacers.
WOKC, baby.
Yeah,
I've been a fan for them for a long time, yo. We used to have like KD and like Westbrook, bro. They like thought there was the dream team, but they weren't, and they pulled it through last year, man. That was crazy.
Through, man. Shout out. But yo, chat. Any questions for Jake here while we got him on, man? It's been a great stream, bro. I feel like you're speaking a lot of truth, giving a lot of gems out there. And guys, the market's still slowing down. Like I got nothing here. I'll go back to my screen. Still waiting for this fair value gap to be inversed. I don't like shorts either now because what did we do? We created equal highs right here on these wicks. I'll mark that out.
He said any comment about JA's issue. What? What's that?
No idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Maybe clarify, Hell Saints. Let us know. By the way, there's some people in the chat said that I've been hiding the baby. I've mentioned it a few times, so you might have just missed it.
Y'all weren't locked in.
We're locked in.
This plan.
What's his strat?
I can
go over that again. I feel like you went over it a little bit, but yeah, here, I'll go to your screen.
Yeah. Let me explain. Okay, so what I'm looking for in particular for today to take a trade is I'm waiting for, this is the opening of the day. So when you have your market closure, your market open, this is what the candle, like the 1800 Eastern candle, boom, that's the opening of the day. So we just wait, Asian session, London session, blah, 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 it happens. And then boom, New York session, the best session there is in the universe. We wait for market open, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Once market open happens, then I'm allowed to take a trade. I don't take trades anywhere I take trades from 9:30 to around 3 p.m. Eastern. I stop right before or an hour before, 2 hours before market power hour. Anyways, we're waiting for price to be bullish. Price has to be bullish because I'm only trying to find bullish continuations. Once price is bullish on Fridays, I'm allowed to trade until 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, like just the AM session. PM session happens, I don't get a trade, then I'm not taking any trade until Monday. We're waiting for ADX this right here. This, as you can see, is at 10. We need this white line to be at 20, crossing 25. So it doesn't need to be right here at 25. It needs to be crossing that white line. That is the point of entry. Boom. As you can see right here, ADX was at 25, but it didn't cross until this. So right there, you would take the trade. In this particular case, we're waiting for ADX to be at 25, and blue 18 right here to be overread. Blue needs to be overread. ADX needs to be at 25. Price needs to be bullish. Whenever all that happens, you're entering into a long right here, for example, would be an entry that I took on Wednesday. I'm putting my stop loss at the daily low. I'm finding the daily low. This is our daily low for the day, and we're going to go 5 points below that. So it'd be 348 would be the daily low. So we're going to 353. Targeting a 0.3 R. 0.3 R would be our target, and that would be 105 points for this particular trade. That is my strategy. That is literally it. That is how I trade. I don't really do any technical analysis. I just look at like, okay, are we bullish on the day? Are we bearish on the day? Are we bullish on the week? Are we bearish on the month? Or, you know, those types of things. I see where we're at in the range. Right now we're bearish on the weekly and the monthly and the daily so far. If we were bullish on the day, it kind of like, it might be like a pullback where we're getting a pullback before a retracement down, so on and so forth. But I'm just doing this. I'm targeting a 0.3 R. Daily lows is my stop loss. Yeah, I mean, it's so simple. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's so easy, so simple.
No, you're very good at explaining the system. You're well spoken with it. But LL, someone in the chat said 0.3 R dead ass.
Dead ass,
bro. High win rate, low R. You would be amazed how many profitable traders there are that trade negative risk reward.
Bro said stop, profit, take loss. Bro, come up with something original, bro. I see that all the time. He said, how do you risk and how much in each trade? I risk, so from, if I have $500 in my account, I can trade 1 MYM, $1,000, 2 MYM, because each contract is worth 50 cents a point. So if I'm mathematically showing myself, all right, cool, if I have $500 trade with 50 cents a point, I can take 10 losses in a row, or so on and so forth. 10 loss, kind of the idea behind that. So every 1,000 I'm risking 2 MYM. Once I get to 5,000, 1 YM, 10,000, 2 YM, so on and so forth.
Well said. Yep, that's so you're sizing appropriately relative to your account balance, which is key.
Mike, sometimes it'll say like I'm risking 30% or whatever, 20% or whatever, but if we're looking at that as like a prop firm tool, like a prop firm drawdown, like if you flip the switch, you're like, all right, that's only like 2%, 3% on a prop firm, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, on risking 10% of your personal account if your goal is to grow it quickly. Like, it's all about, especially with smaller accounts, like, listen, if you have a $100,000 account, cash account, or $200,000 cash account, maybe then you want to risk 1 or anywhere between 1 to 5% is valid.
Yeah.
On small accounts, risking 10%, it's like the point of it is to build it up. You know,
yes.
So, and your max loss, if you put $2,000 in an account, I mean, you know, it's okay to lose that necessarily if the goal is to grow a small account quickly. So it all depends on like what your goal is with the account.
And you should only risk the money that you're willing to lose.
Exactly.
If you don't want to lose $2,000, don't put $2,000 in an account. Simple as that.
Exactly.
Because if you trade with money that you aren't willing to lose, you'll be so emotionally attached to the money, and you'll just make dumb emotional decisions in your trades. And that's just not something you want to do.
And that's the thing we try to avoid the most. Like, here, guys, I can go back to my screen real quick because I had a talk. I don't know if you were tuning in when John, our co-founder, was on. We both had a red day on Wednesday, right? So, and I'll tell you right now, I was not in the best headspace. Here, I'll go to my journal real quick. This is my Tradeify journal. I've been trading these accounts for about 2 weeks. And here's my red day on Wednesday. Now, also, I want to say 44 trades. I did not take 44 trades, guys. I always got to tell someone this because they're like, bro, you took 44 trades. It's on 4 accounts. Okay. So it's times 4, whatever the trades are. So if I took 20
11
trades on Tuesday, I took 5 trades. Just got to get that out of the way. Someone will always bring that up. But, you know, even 10 trades is a lot of executions for me. I'll admit I overtraded. I wasn't in the best headspace. But it's just a reality. So the thing is, this is what I've noticed about people that do this successfully long-term is they acknowledge that I'm not going to trade perfectly 100% of the time. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm going to lose focus, lose composure. I may even tilt a little bit. But what does your tilt look like as a profitable trader long term? You're not expected to never tilt or do anything stupid. What you are expected to do is for your tilt or your, trading not locked in, however you want to describe it, is not going to wipe away a year's worth of work or 6 months of work or a month's worth of work. It can just be having a bit of a bigger red day than usual. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
I can stop before my risk of ruin is hit. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean I still did trade badly. I was on a little bit of a tilt, but my tilt doesn't look like, I blow all my accounts. And that's the
100%.
difference of a profitable trader long-term versus somebody that is not, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I couldn't have said it better, dude. I mean, like when you first start out, you're tilting, you're blowing your accounts, you have to reload it up. But I mean, I think people have this misconception of profitable trading. You're not a robot. Like, you will never be a robot.
Exactly.
You're going to have emotional days. You're going to have bad days. You're going to have green days. You're going to have break-even days, just like you do in life. Like, you can associate trading and life so well together. So you can't expect always to be 100%. But if you're just following your plan, you're just following your strategy. Like for me, I stopped taking sells because I noticed that would help. Like if I lost that, I would more likely be emotionally tilted. So I was like, I had to cut that out. I'm trying to do everything in my power to not get that way. I realize that some days I will get that way, but I'm not blowing my account up anymore. I'm maybe losing another trade that I shouldn't or whatever.
Because, bro, like I hear that all the time. You need to trade like a robot. Take out emotions. Like, bro, we're humans. I can't take out my emotions. I'm going to be annoyed when I have a red day. Like,
manage
of course
your
I'm going to be
emotions.
annoyed. Yeah. You got to manage your emotions. Exactly, bro. Rocha in the chat said, you took 40 trades. Do you even know how to trade? He's just trolling. He's trolling for fun. I love Rocha. Shout out Rocha. I saw some people in the chat. They were like, are you deaf? He knows what he's doing. He's just messing around. Josh says, I'm only red because I broke one of my rules today. Never take a trade before news. Took a trade before 10 a.m. news for not paying attention. Yeah, it happens. And that's the thing. Like, you can make the mistake. It doesn't mean you need to blow all your accounts.
100%.
So, shout out Josh. Yeah.
Hey, thank you for being honest, bro. That's most people can't even take accountability for that.
You know what it is? So many people in this space don't actually make $1 trading. So they don't feel like they can be honest because they're already being dishonest. Do you know what I mean? So they can't admit when they take losses. With me, I mean, like, guys, I've been live streaming for 2 years now. People watch me trade. Live streaming helped me become a better trader, straight up, because
me too.
People are watching. Like, I do. I'm a human. I have a little bit of ego. I don't want to tilt on a stream. So you know what, though? If I'm streaming most of the time, it means I'm not going to tilt. It is what it is. It made me a better trader.
I agree, bro. That is facts. But my partner, she told me that, why don't you just start streaming? You already wake up in the morning anyways. And then I was like, well, it would help me with accountability because people are now watching me, judging me. You know, if my account balance is this, it needs to be this the next day if I say I'm going to not trade anymore.
Facts, dude. Facts.
Maybe everybody should start streaming.
Everyone. Just watch my stream. Watch Proper Match TV.
Yeah, watch Proper Match TV, chat.
And Stoic, tune into his channel, watch his streams.
Maybe one day we can have a collab stream, bro.
Bro, that would be sick. We can definitely do that. We'll have to talk after stream because it would be dope to have you on more.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all right, guys. So this setup never formulated. This is why I love inversions, because you can have the directional bias, you can have the area of interest you want to frame an idea around. If you don't get that proper entry signal, there's still no trade. So for me, it would be a 5-minute candle closure above this bearish fair value gap, right? To target upside, no entry, no trade. And it keeps me out of bad trades. So yeah, just the short so far today for me. We'll get rid of that. Just this little short scalp in and out and nothing else yet for New York session. I still think we can get this move up to midnight at some point. But I don't know. I'm definitely not interested. Choppy. Yeah, maybe we could pull up. Maybe do you want to do some analysis on US 30 for us? By the way, how much time do you have, Jake? Because our guests will either stay on from 10 till 10:30 or until 11.
Whatever, bro. I can stay on until 11, man. We got like 19 minutes. I got enough time. I got plenty of time today.
Let's do it. Well, I'm going to pull your screen up. By the way, guys, we're going to give away a Tradeify 100K account shortly, maybe like right before Jake gets off or right as he's getting off. So stay tuned for that. 100K.
100K.
Let's go.
Let's go. 100K account. That's a big one.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been giving away one of those every day this week. Tradeify hooked it up.
W sponsors, bro.
Yeah. Shout out our sponsors, man. Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Tradeify. Some of the best props in the space. And again, of course, code match. You can get the best discounts possible with code match on any of your favorite prop firm match listed firms. You can trust prop firm match to use reputable firms. But all right, man. Yeah, let's see some analysis. What do you got? What are you looking at?
Prop firm match is the best tool in the industry, Chad. Don't forget it.
Low key, high key.
I mean, it is, bro. I mean, like high key, like it's free tool. You can find all reputable prop firms. They're all the featured best ones.
Yep.
You get the best discount. You get loyalty points for buying prop firm challenges where you can stack up those loyalty points and then use those to buy more challenges, bro. That's like cash back.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so for my analysis on US 30, I'm on the daily time frame right now. I would say that like since we're on, if I'm looking at like market structure, just looking at simple, we have this low right here. We already kind of tapped in to that low, but we could do like, this would probably be like maybe, I would say like on the daily, if we do get a closure in this range, like if the 5 minute does come back down, see, we kind of tapped into it. We kind of rejected off, but we're not closing above really the VWAP. We're just kind of chopping around and it's kind of breaking down a little bit more. I would say if we did close in this range or even below this wick right here on the day, we would continue to go down. And then our next support would be like this area, which is in 45, which I'm like, yo, I mean, it might, but I don't really foresee that. But in a couple of days, it did go down 2,000 points. So yeah. Anything can happen, chat, to be honest. I would say like if we would want a higher price action, we would not want to close in this range. The daily would probably need to close a little bit bullish or even doji to be honest. But we don't want to close in this range. We don't want to close above this low. If we do, then we're probably going to trace down more. Because right now, if we see like, if we even slide this out, we're kind of in a support area. I mean, I know it's kind of choppy right here. If we look at the lower time frame, we are definitely chopping around. We haven't really done anything special today. Yeah. I mean, if we look at our range from top wick to bottom wick, it's not even that big. It's oh yeah, it actually is 400 points, 414. But right now from open to where we are, we're only 300. So yeah, I would say bearish price action probably if we don't get a closure of a day that's bullish and if we close in this range.
What is the average daily range just from your personal experience on YM?
Typically, I'm taking like 150 plus 200 stop loss. Like before market opens, usually it's, I mean, with Trump being president, it's way different price action this year, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Facts, last year was like probably 1 to 300 point range. Now it's like 2 to 500 point range.
Yeah, the Trump presidency definitely changed up the volatility, man.
Yes.
It was a bit of an adjustment for me at the beginning of the year. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Me too. Like, yo, what is going on, bro? So I was like low key, like in the beginning of the year, I was nervous to have a 300 point stop loss. Now I'm like, this is normal, bro.
Normal. You just so you just have to size down, right? Have you noticed? Are you trading better or worse with the increased volatility?
I would say I'm probably trading better because I'm not having to sit here all day and wait for my trade to take profit.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at like risk from a risk perspective. I know my stop losses are big, but that's just because I am like looking at market structure a lot. Sometimes, you know, there's sweeps, there's grabs, you know, I will still want to be in the trade when that happens. I'm okay with holding drawdown. That is probably another thing too, like with the strategy, like sometimes you have to hold drawdown. The most drawdown I've been in without it hitting stop loss is like 500 points. And I just waited for it to come back to break even. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's, dude, when I started trading futures, like 3 years ago, it used to be catching a 25-point move would take it like 30 minutes to catch that 25-point move, you know, or a 50-point move was like a banger, you know, and nowadays you can hit 200 points on the NQ in an hour, Like, it's ridiculous, chat.
That's what I thought too about US 30. Is like, yo, I like US 30 because the ranges at the time were like, oh, I can catch 100 points. But now you can catch 100, like, or 2 or 3 even. Like the market is very volatile this year. That's one thing I've noticed from this year to like last year, from Biden being president to Trump being president. The market volatility is way different. If you just started trading this year, bro, you don't quit, you're gonna be good, because this is crazy price action, yo.
No, it's a good point, man. That's what I love, that like we're pretty much trading about the same amount of time. I might have like 1 extra year on you, but I love that, like, I've seen 2 presidencies now, to see different market conditions. I just feel like as the years go on, we get better and better, not just because we get better at technical analysis or building out our strategy, but like we get to see so many different market conditions and market regimes depending on who's in office, what type of geopolitical situation is going on. Like we've seen so many different cycles now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw like when I first I didn't start trading until 21 of June. Like that was, Forex, but I didn't, my friend told me about the market crashing in 2020. And the first ever stock that I bought, I was a server at Outback Steakhouse. I bought like
Outback, bro.
I bought a Blooming brand share, bro. It's like, yo, I'm investing into my company.
Damn, dude, yo, shout out Outback for real. I like that Bloomin' Onion. Let's go.
Oh yeah, bro, the Bloomin' Onion. Honestly, bro, Texas Roadhouse though. Whew, I don't know if you
Texas Roadhouse is fire too, for sure.
You have it in New York?
Yes. Yeah, not as many, okay, but we got them for sure.
That's dope. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse is good, bro. They have some good steak. It's a good affordable option if you don't want to go to a fine dining prime steakhouse establishment.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah, New York, there's a lot of those too, so it's nice to have a cheaper option, because we're surrounded by expensive ass restaurants over here.
I've never even been to New York. I would love to go to New York one day though.
Oh, never? Yeah, man, come through. If you come in, man, welcome. I'll hang out with you.
Yeah, bro, I got you on WhatsApp now, so we can keep in touch.
Yeah, we keep talking about, the chat was saying we should do like a prop firm match trader meetup in New York. I'd be super down. I'd be super down for that.
Oh, like kind of like the London Expo?
Yeah, similar, same idea. Yeah.
Like New York Expo? That'd be cool actually. I would fly out there for that.
Yeah, all right, man. So okay, we got a few minutes left, guys. We're gonna do that Tradeify giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that. Any last few questions for Jake while he's still on, man?
Ask away. Ask away.
Yeah, and as far as markets go, I'll go back to my chart real quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Guys, we just going lower. We're going lower. I guess the next area, let me mark out that other swing low. It looks like we're going to hit it. So we got this swing low marked out.
Man, that shit is just aggressively dumping, dude. More so than US 30. NQ is strong.
Hardcore, man. So I think this is the next logical target. Instead of looking for this move to midnight, I think it's actually more likely we just gravitate a little bit lower down to 24,811. So maybe a short opportunity shows up. But it's tough. We're just like holding every single 1 minute bearish fair value gap that we make and going lower. So I think I'm hands off still for now. Hands off for me, chat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get anything today, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But it's okay though. I got 105 points on one trade this week. I'm chilling. I'm good.
Yeah, man. So because you take way less trades than me even. I try to do ideally I'm taking 2 executions a day, but sometimes it's more. But your trade, so if you take 1 trade for the week, you had a good week though. So you're sized in a way that that's solid. That's enough.
Yes. The fact that I can capture that much points off of 1 trade helps me not be able to kind of not force things.
Someone in the chat says, Jake, how do you stay calm when taking profit too early? For me, I get very frustrated. So I guess they're asking, when you're only looking for 0.3R or 0.5R, and then the situations where you see the market continue to run, how do you deal with it?
I just close my charts and don't look at it till the next day, bro. Honestly, that's the realest answer I can ever give, bro. I'm I don't want to catch the FOMO bug because sometimes I get it. but like I just close my charts and I don't really try to view it that way. I try to like, okay, I took my target. That's my math. That's my probability. That was supposed to happen. All right, I'm good. Let's go and just, come back and perform again the next day. And for me to do that, I have to close my charts. I delete the app off my phone. I hide TradingView off my computer and I don't get on. I just like force myself to like stay off.
Dude, a lot of people forget why they got into trading in the first place, and it's to not work as much. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, and there's a fine line here, because I do think your first couple of years, your work-life balance does need to be favored towards work to like actually figure out trading. Like my first few years, I was completely obsessed, like autistically obsessed.
Me too.
And you know what, bro? I think we needed that to get to a certain level. Yeah. But once you get there, man, if you can stack base hits, if you can make money most days, like, remember why you did this. You don't want to work until 5 p.m. That's the whole idea. Like, you want to take your hits, get your money, go and enjoy life. That's what trading's about. So yeah, it's a fine balance though of like learning, being locked in, and then finally being like, the less I work, the better.
The less is more model.
Yes.
The less is more model. But it takes a while to figure that out. Because I used to think more trades are better, but mathematically, if I'm just taking one trade a day, I have the same win rate ratio, same probability of something working out as I do on the trade before yesterday. But I have what I like to call like emotional capital. Like you're spending all your emotional capital. You don't want to do that. You want to preserve that so you can not be emotional in the market.
Yep.
But you have to actually you have to figure that out though. Like I completely agree with you. I first started always on the charts all the time.
It's just how it goes.
Crazy.
It's how it goes. Yeah. And you know what? You do need to get your reps in. Like you do need to watch candles print over and over and over again once you start to get that feel. But most people know, like once you're at that place where it's very clear that less is more, you got to lean into that, because
I think that's what happens whenever you figure out your strat. Like, oh, if I just do this, I get this, instead of like, finding something, in between the strat. You don't want to do that. You just want to, for me, I was not really that good at math before trading. I think trading has helped me understand math in a way of like probability of just like math is. And I struggled with math a lot whenever I was like in high school or middle school, because I always questioned, why does Y equal X, or why does X equal 2? But like, it just is. And trading it just is.
Exactly, bro. Rocha asks, what if in 2 weeks you only take 2 trades, one each week? Do you get in a real bad headspace? I'm guessing no.
No, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Like I'm just waiting. Like, I feel like a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, like that time, yes, I'd be tripping. Like, oh, I haven't gotten a trade I want to trade. I'm fiending, going on the 1 minute, 2 minute time frame to enter now instead of the 5 minute. I just take trades on the 5 minute. I forgot to say that too. I take trades on the 5 minute time frame. But I just chill, man. I'm not wanting to force anything, because I know that if I do that so many times in the past, I've just fucked around. And sorry for cussing, sorry for my French, but dude, it doesn't work well. It's not good. It's not good.
It's not going to help.
It doesn't help at all. It will actually make you worse.
Last question. Well, first off, Simon says this dialogue is so real, man. We appreciate that. That's what it's for. That's what streaming's for, man. I thought there was one more question in here.
This guy says, I think I punch harder than Mike Tyson after losing a trade.
Okay, this is a funny question. This could be your last question, Jake. Is math necessary for trading?
I would say, yeah, math is like, if you look at trading in for me, I look at it in a probabilistic mindset. I don't look at it as like an algorithm-esque mindset. There is a probability of something working out based off of past data, statistical analysis that you've captured from your backtest. So every time certain parameters happen, this should happen this amount % of the time. That probability of percentage is a mathematical percentage weighing if your trade will work out more so than it won't. So yeah, I would say if you're looking at trading from a probabilistic mindset and you're not expecting to win, you're just expecting you to follow your plan and execute whatever your strategy says you do, then yes, I would say math and trading are like hand in hand. And if you can associate math with trading, then you might be better off than like looking at it from that perspective than another perspective, because you won't take anything personal.
Yep. Well said, man. Okay. Actually, this is the last question. This is a good one. Did you have any mentors?
Did I have any mentors? So there's this guy named Mike that I met. So like I had my very biggest loss of my life. I lost $20,000, and I was using a trading robot, like a gold robot, and it just wiped my account. I woke up with $2.36 in my account. All like my funding was gone. Everything was gone. And the next day, I saw this guy, he saw me in the sauna. I was sitting in the sauna after my gym session. He's like, "What are you trading?" I was like, "Bro, what?" Like, no fucking way. You just asked me that, bro. And he was like, "Yo, what are you trading?" I'm like, "I'm trading US 30." And he said, this is the thing that changed my life. He goes, "I know you've heard this before, but you need to get a strategy and dial it in." And I still go get lunch with him to this day. That was like 2 years ago.
That's fire, man.
Yeah. It's just meeting someone older than me in the sauna, and like not some person online, like a real life person said, "Hey, you need to get a strategy and follow it, dial it in." And that's what I did.
Yep. I love it, man. So before you go, Jake, we have your YouTube and some of your links in the description of this video, but where can people find you? Just let them know here on stream. And also, like, do you do any mentorship, or is it just streaming and YouTube? Let everyone know where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at StoicADX, at StoicADX on Instagram. That's really mainly the two platforms that I use the most. I have TikTok, but I mean, everything is at StoicADX. So if you want to find me anywhere, at StoicADX. Telegram, I don't use Telegram. So if you're getting like hit up on Telegram, that's not me. I don't use Telegram. I don't sell a mentorship or a course. I feel like the best way to learn is actually watching somebody doing it. So that is what I provide for my community, is I go live every day and try to drop gems like what we do now, like what we're talking. I kind of just talk to myself about those things. You can find me on YouTube, stream live, New York Open, Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursday, really. Instagram, and I have like no delay. Like if people want to, have, no delay, but that's it. I don't sell really anything. I just like to do this for the help. You know what I'm saying?
Love it, man. Love it. Yeah. I mean, bro, streaming is the best medium for day trading, in my opinion, because it's so raw. You see people win, you see people lose, and it sparks good conversations. I feel like, dude, I wish I had this when I was 2 years in, because the live streaming was not as big yet, Yeah. For people coming up now, like, you don't have to just trust that someone is a good trader. Just watch their stream a few times and you'll know.
You got a good point there. Yeah. If they're going live and they have the live data, they have, they're being transparent. Like I feel like that is the best way to learn, to actually, like, I'm a hands-on learner. I like visually seeing people doing it. So like if I were to buy a course, I don't think I would or a mentorship even, I don't think I would learn as best as that's why I don't do it. I just want to go live so people can see it. Like people can learn from my mistakes and they can learn from my wins. So that's why I like to stream.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah. Josh says that's how I learned Zach's trading style and included targets into my strategy. Yeah. Josh he's a regular in the stream and he's been taking on my concepts really well, and dude's killing it right now. So shout out Josh.
Shout out Josh. W Josh in the chat.
W Josh, man. But all right, yo, bro, this was an awesome stream. Thank you so much for coming on, brother. Would love to have you on again, soon. So we should chat about that for sure.
Definitely let me know, man. Thank you so much for having me on. It was an honor to be here. I loved every single bit of it. And you have a great day. And yeah, I'd love to be on again. Just let me know.
You as well, man. All right, bro. Take care. Talk soon.
You too. See you
later.
See you, chat.
Stoic ADX. Got him out, guys. That was awesome. That was a good stream. Loved it. Yeah, he's got to hopefully he can come on more. That was a good one. Arpon says, I'm watching Zach from last month, and he is a very grateful person I met in futures after TJR. Hats off to you, Zach. Shout out, Arpon. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yep. Chat loved Stoic Jake. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. That was a great stream. All right, guys. I think we got a giveaway we can do. We can do a Tradeify giveaway. Give out a 100K account. Who's up for that? Who wants to enter a 100K Tradeify giveaway? All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do this, guys. Let me collect some names. What I want you to do to enter this giveaway, I want you to type Stoic in the chat. Shout out Stoic. Type Stoic in the chat. Okay, Mike kicked it off. Mike was the first entry. Let's go. I'll give you guys like 40 seconds, 45 seconds to enter. So let's run it up. Get those entries in, chat. Keep them coming. I'll give you guys like, I don't know, 30 more seconds, give or take. Solid stream, man. Good day. Good day so far. Great way to end off the week. It's been an amazing week here on PFM TV. I think, Wednesday was my only red day. We've been green every single day, calling out the trades. It's been awesome. All right, I'll give you guys 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that'll do it for the entries, chat. I'm going to get this list in here. Okay, here we go. I got my list populated. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We are going to take a quick break. Okay, so we're going to take a 3 to 5 minute break. Rocha, good question. So if you've already won a giveaway yesterday, you won Blue Guardian. So you guys can only win one account per week. So yeah, no entries for you for the rest of the week. But that's okay because it's Friday. You get to start fresh next week. But yeah, if you guys already won an account this week, then you can't enter. But once a week, you could win a Top 1 Futures account. With Blue Guardian, they have a different rule. It's every 30 days. So if you won an account 30 days, you can't win another account until 30 days comes up. But all right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then I'm going to come back and we will announce the winner. So stay tuned, smash the like button, all that good stuff. And we will be right back to pick the winner of the 100K Tradeify account. So shout out Tradeify. We'll be right back. What's good, chat? We are back. We are back. Quick break, like I promised. Quick break. We're gonna get into this Tradeify giveaway, find out the winners. Again, man, awesome stream. Awesome stream today. Stoic Jake was great, bro. Really, just a good time. I like chatting with him. It's been a great week overall. Chat, let me know. How did you like this week? W week? We called out a ton of winning trades. We've been on a heater, man. Looks like we just took that 809 level on NQ. So we just swept out this last swing low right here, right? Oh, it's actually a little bit lower. We actually got a little more room. It's down here at, what is this? 806. I mean, we're about to hit it. We're going to hit that liquidity pool. And then who knows what happens? How far down are we? We're 1.7% down on NQ, 1% on ES. W week, W stream, W's with knowledge. Cool dialogue, Zach. Love it, man. Rocha says L week for me, but W streams. Okay, man. That's something. Good stuff in the short since 040. Shout out Jenna. Nice. Hey, Abby's in the stream. W. Let's go. It's about to hit the equal lows. Yeah, I mean, market is ripping lower. It's tanking, dude. Do we keep going lower? I don't know. I think we probably slow down a little bit after we sweep this 806 level. If I had to pick, I think we're going to slow down once we sweep out this last bit of liquidity, because like, are we really going to keep going down to like 670s, which would be the next area, these wicks right here? I mean, yeah, it could happen. Oh, you know what, chat? Remember when Slade was on last week? We were talking about these equal lows that happened on Friday, October 17th. Me and him were talking about these, right? We were saying like we couldn't believe these equal lows got left and we kept going higher. We might be coming down to these equal lows, and maybe we do go there today. I'm going to have that marked off. If the market really rips, I mean, that would be the next logical area, and then those equal lows will finally be taken. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think we slow down here. I think we sweep out this 806 level and then get a retracement, maybe up to here, to this 15-minute fair value gap. It's unmitigated. That could be a good idea. So maybe a liquidity sweep. So we just took out 806. Maybe if we slow down and we get a market structure shift, we get something like this, reclaim of that 806, tap into that 15-minute gap. That could be a setup for the last hour. We'll see. I'm open to taking more trades. I just need it to be a good setup, you know? But all right, guys, no, stop spamming the chat, bro. Names have already been taken, so stop spamming the chat. Zach, start a pool for who is your weekly favorite guest. Word. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea. I can't wait till the Discord starts up. It should be starting up maybe next week or the week after, but that's going to be great. Yo, if you guys keep spamming this chat, I'm not doing the giveaway until y'all stop spamming. Rocha, shut up, bro. You're gonna encourage these freaking bots. Get out of here, bro. No spamming. If you're late, you're late. Get over it. Sorry, but get over it. If you spam, I'm gonna liquidate you, dude. Yes, seriously. Shout out Zach. Shout out Destiny. Let's go. Ayush, I'm about to kick you, bro. I think I'm going to kick Ayush. I've never kicked anyone yet. Should I do it, chat? Because they're not listening to me. Maybe I got to feel some power and get my first, kick my first person out. Okay, it's slowing down. The spamming is slowing down. Maybe we're good. What movie am I watching this weekend? I don't know. I don't have any movies off the top of my head. I know I'm going to be watching NBA. I'm going to be watching basketball tonight. We got a ton of games for Friday night. You know, man, I'm not much of a partier these days. I'm 31, you know. partner's pregnant. Like we stay in, you know, we're probably going to be staying in tonight, relaxing. I'll probably watch some basketball. I'm a professional speculator, you know what I mean? So we'll take some sports bets. That's probably what I'll be doing. Unk. No, I am Unk, bro. I am definitely Unk now. Do I play chess? I do play chess. I don't play chess like every day, but I had a phase where I was playing chess like all the time. I love chess. I love chess. I set up 24,934. I set up 24,935 lows, 24,813, 24,676 on my chart last night. Set up a pre-market short. You're still short, Abby? Damn. What's your entry? That's sick. Do we have a coaching call today, Abby? I think we do. So we should. It sounds like we're going to have some good stuff to talk about. That's awesome. You marked out those levels. Those are the levels. Please play chess with me. Maybe. You know what? Like as the stream grows, I definitely want to do stuff like I don't know. We could do like non-trading related games. Maybe we could do a chess tournament or I don't know, video game stream. You know, I see some other streams doing that, and I think it's a cool idea. But the Discord should be hopefully done. It's hopefully going to be open either next week or the week after. I'm going to be in there all the time, giving out analysis early before the stream. That's also probably how we'll do some giveaways. We'll get it done in the Discord so that the chat isn't going crazy. But all right, let's do this giveaway. Abby's up 4K profit on 3 accounts. Yo, 5-figure day for Abby. Shout out Abby. I love that. Prop firm, funded accounts. If those are funded accounts, that's amazing. Hey, Abby said it. She said, I marked them because you taught me to, Zachary. Now let me not blow my account. LOL. Yeah, Abby's a student of mine. We've been coaching her a little bit. Instead of doing giveaways, run tournaments for the accounts. Yeah, it's a cool idea. It's a very cool idea. That's amazing. 5-figure day for Abby. Shout out. Using my concepts. Let's go. 12K total funded? Yo. That's incredible. Top Step? Top Step XFAs? Please tell me that's on XFAs, Abby. Please. I'm waiting to hear. I can't do this giveaway until I know if Abby's up 12K on express funded accounts with Top Step. Please tell me yes. Abby's a student. You know how sick that is for me? Abby, you got to answer me. Answer. Yes. Yo. Okay, Abby, this is what we got to do. Okay, listen. You are not going to blow these accounts. You know what you're going to do? You are going to, after today, you are going to lock in 4 $150 winning days. Okay, that's all you're going to do. I want you to trade micros, and I want you to lock in your $450 winning days, and you are taking that payout on 3 accounts. No greed. You are not going to be greedy. You are not going to keep trying to make more. You're going to fucking stop. I'm sorry I'm cussing, but you're going to stop, and you're going to, for 4 days in a row, you're going to lock in $150 winning days, and you are taking that payout. That's what you're going to do. And then we got to get you on stream, and you can talk about your big payout. All right? So, I mean, I think you'd want to be on stream. I think you'd be into that. So if you take this payout, you're coming on stream. And we're going to talk about it. All right. W Abby, that's amazing. You only need 3 days. Okay, so you're going to get 3 $150 days. You're going to take that payout, and then you're going to come on stream. Down? Roach, are you accepting students? Yeah, man. You can always DM me on X, and we can talk about it. Here, I'll drop my X handle for you. I think you might follow me on X already, but just in case, for anyone that's interested, follow me on X. I just dropped my handle in the chat. It's I am Zarb. I am Zarb. Right there. I'll drop it like this too. Easy to find me. Is it paid? Yeah, it's paid mentorship for sure. Okay, cool. Hey, Vikas, relax, bro. He said spin the effing wheel. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Look at this. We sweep that low. We swept liquidity, and I think we might get a pullback up to this 15-minute gap. Abby, last thing I'm going to say. I think you should, I don't know if you didn't take profits or not yet, but I think you should take profits. I know it could go lower, but what if it retraces all the way up to this 15-minute gap? You're going to lose out on a lot of profit. I think you should take your money and just stop. Just my opinion. I'm your coach. That's my opinion. You do what you think is right, but we did just sweep high time frame liquidity, okay? We swept this hourly swing low. We could get a deep pullback here. So that's my advice to you. Take that money, lock out, personal lockout. But all right, guys, let's do this. Let's do a duck race. Or what are the other ones? What else do we have? How do I go to the other things? Like, do I go here? We have emoji race. We have duck race. We have, want to do leprechaun? We'll save the Santa race for Christmas time. Always duck? Everyone likes duck. All right. Don't do duck. Do you guys want wheel? You guys are saying wheel? Vikas is spamming wheel. Banter race, W. All right, everyone wants wheel. All right, I'll do pinwheel. I'm cool with it. We'll do pinwheel. Let me get this list in. All right, you ready, chat? All right, we got the wheel. We got the wheel. We got a ton of names in here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Hold up. You ready? Ready, guys? Oh, that was close. Bear. That is all yours, bro. 100K Tradeify account is all yours, my friend. Shout out Bear. Type your YouTube handle in the chat for us, bro. Let us know you're here. And type your YouTube handle in the chat. I see you. Now just give me your YouTube handle and you're good to go, bro. And don't worry, guys. I got like 5 more accounts to give away. I have so many. So we'll give away some more accounts. But drop your YouTube handle. We need that. Your YouTube handle sometimes is different from your YouTube name in the chat. So we need to make sure that we get your real thing. Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll do another giveaway. No worries. Okay, I got your YouTube handle, Bear. Thank you for that. What you're going to do, here, let me just add this real quick. I have a lot of accounts to give away still. Bear, what you're going to do is a little bit different. You're not going to hit me up you're not going to hit up PFM support. You're going to hit me up because these accounts are from me. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to my X account. So you're going to go to I am Zarb on X. I'll drop the link in here. You're going to DM me on X to claim your Tradeify account. Okay. So shoot me a follow so that I can accept your DMs and we'll hook you up. I'll hook you up personally on the Tradeify account. For the other accounts, you guys go to PFM support. But just for Tradeify, Bear is going to go to me. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Do you guys want me to spin this wheel? We'll just keep the same list and spin a couple more times for some more accounts. Darmesh, your name was not on here. I don't know. How do you know? I'll add it for you, bro, because you're always here. So I'll add you right now. Yeah, take your time, bro. I'm not going to answer you until after the stream anyway. So just get to me when you need. But all right, guys, let's go. How do you guys know your names aren't on here? If your name isn't on here, then you missed it. I only give like 30 to 40 seconds. So you guys might have been typing it in when I was gone, and I'm not copying the name. I'll add a few people right now. Let's just get this over with. Okay, TJ, TYN, you are in. Chizzy, you are in. Mike. Yeah, you guys might have missed it, but I'll add a few of you. Let's just get this over with. I'll add you guys. Pugliasi. Okay, you're in. Ikor. Well, Ikor, you already won an account this week, so you don't need to enter because you already won this week. Crypto Wolf. Oh my God, what am I doing? What can of worms did I just open? Vishnu. I'm trying to be nice right now, guys. Arpon. Remember, guys, if you've already won an account this week, I can't add you. Like Arpon, I think you won this week. Oh my God, I'm so silly. Why did I do this? Ikor, you already won an account this week, brother. So I'm not going to add people that already won accounts this week. Okay, Arpon, you didn't win this week. Fine, you're in. Kirsty, I added you. You're in. You know what? I'm going to do one thing a little unconventional. Kirsty's been trying to win an account for a while. She came close earlier this week. I'm hooking you up, Kirsty. You're going to win a Top 1 Futures account for free. You're a winner. Because you're in the chat a lot. I know you deserve it. You've been here for a while. I like to reward people that are active in the chat and here every day. You deserve it. So, Kirsty, you are a winner. What you're going to do, actually tell me. Give me a choice. Do you want Top 1 Futures or do you want Blue Guardian? Let me know. You can pick because I got both. Kirsty, would you like Blue Guardian or Top 1 Futures? She wants Top 1. Shout out Top 1. All right, so this is what you're going to do. Drop your YouTube handle in the chat for me. Give me your exact YouTube handle. Just let me get that YouTube handle, Kirsty. There we go. Kirsty Magnus. Thank you. Got you. So you're going to DM PFM support today, okay? And they're going to hook you up. Baby Gorilla, I'm adding you because that name is funny. There you go. All right, guys, let's spin. I can't keep adding people. If you missed it, you missed it, okay? Like, it is what it is. We'll do another list. I'll get another list for the rest, but let's give away one more right now, and then we'll do another list in like 10 minutes. So, all right, let's spin this bad boy. 1, 2, 3, go. This is for Blue Guardian. Then Kien Nils, you have won a Blue Guardian account. Shout out Kien. Drop your YouTube handle in the chat for me, bro. I swear, man. I really feel like a carnival barker when I'm doing giveaways. They're fun because I like seeing people happy to win an account, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of feel like I'm like, you win an account. You win an account. I feel like Oprah Winfrey or some shit. Yen, Drop your YouTube handle in the chat, my friends. If not, we're going to spin again if you're not here. Oh, there you are. Drop your YouTube handle. Darmesh says, see you on Monday, Zach. See you on Monday, my friends. Love having you here every day. You're a great guest. You're always here in the chat, asking good questions. Appreciate you, bro. Okay, I see you dropped your YouTube handle. Thank you for that. That was for Blue Guardian. So guys, I have 3 accounts to give away. So stay tuned. We'll do another giveaway in a few minutes, but let's take a look at the charts real quick, see where we're at, and I'll get a new list. We'll get a new list, okay? So we'll get rid of this one for now. Market is still going lower. What do I do on weekends? Honestly, man, like I skate, so I meet up with my friends. I like to go out and skate. I film skate videos and stuff. But other than that, like, you know, I'm super busy too. Like we got the baby coming. So I do a lot of relaxing, unwinding from the week. You know, I trade all day. I live stream. So sometimes I just need to rest my voice. I'm talking so much lately with streaming. But yeah, I like to go out and skate. I also will watch sports. I like watching sports, taking some bets. That's really it, man. I don't do much. Not these days. I don't party much, you know. I don't drink that much these days. I don't smoke weed anymore. Just kind of like relax. I'll try to work on a YouTube video too if I got time. If I can find the time, I'll work on some YouTube videos, stuff like that. Can we eat biryani this weekend? Honestly, I haven't had biryani in a little while. Maybe I will have some biryani. Do I always win bets in the NBA? Not always. Nah, but I have hit some good bets this week. We're up. We're up a lot this week. Do some experiment with this mic. Start voice was more clear. Thank you for telling me. I'm just going to buy a new mic this weekend. Let me see, though. Sometimes it might have went to my speakers. Let me see. No, I'm on the quadcast. I'm going to just buy a new mic this weekend because I've noticed it's a little funky sometimes. Am I into MLS? What's MLS? If you don't like Kien, could you give it to me? No, I do like Kien. But no, I can't exchange. You won Blue Guardian. Blue Guardian's great. There's no activation fee either for Blue Guardian. All right, let's get into some charts, guys. Just for a minute. I still think we're probably going to retrace up to this 15-minute gap. I think we might have hit our bearish objective for the day. Like, we've taken out this liquidity pool and this liquidity pool. The next one are these equal lows from Friday, October 17th. But bro, like, are we really going to go that deep? NQ's down 1.7%. Like, I think we're probably done. So for now, I think mean reversion is your best bet. Hard to long this though, even with a clear draw liquidity. I would need to see some bullish SMT on the lower time frames and like some equal highs, which ES has a couple of 1 minute equal highs. Nothing crazy. We got these. Like, chances are we will take these equal highs at some point today. But I would need to see some SMT divergence and an inversion, like a good looking inversion to fade the shorts. But all this is low resistance liquidity. I do think we'll probably take this out today and then tap into this 15-minute gap. It's just a matter of when, and you don't want to force it. Oh, MLS, Major League Soccer. You know what? I don't watch soccer at all, Josh. Maybe I should try. I like my basketball. I like NBA. I don't even watch football that much. I've gotten into football a little bit recently. But, yeah, I like basketball. Zach, the level you're looking for, the retracement is around 24,915. Yep, exactly. Yep. This 15-minute fair value gap coming in right here. It begins at 24,890s. So the midpoint would be around 920, 915. Yeah, guys, I don't think there's another trade, though, for the stream. So maybe let's just get these other giveaways out of the way because we're just going to keep going lower. If anyone has technical questions, feel free to let me know. I got 3 more accounts to give away. Let's do the giveaways. All right, chat. Again, I want to remind everyone, prop firm match, best discounts you can possibly find on your favorite prop firms. Right now, my go-to discounts are Top One Futures, 55% off with code MATCH. That's on instant funding too. Like, to get 55% off instant funding is the best discounts in the space. So they're a great firm. Shout out TOF. My next favorite, I like Apex. I like the deal on Apex Trader Funding. 70% off with code MATCH. On top of it, $40 activation fees. Really cheap. So I'm liking this Apex deal, again, with code MATCH. And then my next top 3, Tradeify, of course. Tradeify, my all-time favorite prop firm. 30% off with code MATCH. So not as much of a discount, but you're paying that extra fee for that, like, top tier firm. You know what I mean? Those are the best deals in my opinion. Take Profit Traders also got a good one, 40% off. But yeah, those are my top 4. Tradeify is the best. Yeah, I agree. Tradeify is great, especially for instant funding. Give us some sneak peeks of other features of Discord. You'll just have to wait. I mean, listen, it's just going to be a Discord channel. It's going to be fun. We're going to have like my analysis. We're going to have a thread with my analysis in there that I'll post in daily. We're still building it out. So just stay tuned. We got cool ideas. If anybody has any recommendations, please let us know. We're open to all ideas. Yeah, no loyalty codes right now, Divine. Yeah, TOF Ignite accounts are a really good deal, really cheap for instant funding. But all right, chat, let's do this. To enter the giveaway, we'll give away some Blue Guardian accounts because I still have 3 of those. We're going to do a whole new list. The only problem I have with Tradeify is their 10-second micro scalping rule. Apex is only 4 seconds. Yeah, I get it. That used to be a concern of mine, but now, I don't know, I've been holding my trades longer, so it doesn't bother me at all, but I get it for sure. Get Lucid affiliation. I want to. I got to look into that. I think we should get Lucid listed because they're a solid firm from what I've seen. All right, type BG in the chat to enter. Get your entries in, guys. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds. BG. Dude, I'm so hyped for Abby. 12K day on XFAs. Absolutely fire. 10 seconds. 10 more seconds to enter. All right. That'll do it for entries. All right, I got my list. All right, you ready, chat? No more spam in the chat. Entries are done. I'm going to get you guys to understand this. We won't hit set until there's no more people spamming. CFD prop giveaways. I don't know, man. We're futures focused streams. So we're more focused on getting future sponsors. It's just kind of what it is. I mean, I'm open to CFD prop firm giveaways, but you know. All right, cool. Everyone stop spamming. Love it. Everyone's starting to get with the program. It's awesome. All right, let's do this. Abby's in front right now. If Abby wins another giveaway and has a 12K day, that's like the best Friday ever. KRN, deep lead. Oh, I spoke too soon. Endless E9, you are the winner. Drop your YouTube handle in the chat. Drop that YouTube handle, my friend. I see you. Just drop that YouTube handle and you're good to go. Endless E9. I saw you in the chat, but drop us your YouTube handle. There we go. Got it. Cool. Okay, I got 2 more accounts to give away. We're going to keep the same list, and we're just going to run them up. So let's do another duck race on 3. See who's got this one. This will be for Blue Guardian again. Blue Guardian. Zach, after this AM session, do you still trade in PM or are you just chilling? So on Mondays and Fridays, I just chill. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I stream in the PM session on ASFX TV. So you can catch me there in the PM session. Who's got it? Who's got it? 10 seconds. It's Kauzik. They're going to win. Kauzik. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. But go ahead, drop us your YouTube handle. Kauszk. Drop that YouTube handle. Let us know you're here. Got you. Got it. Beautiful. All right, I got one more account to give away. Top 1 futures. Let's just run it back, guys. Remember, a quick reminder to claim your account. All you got to do is go to PFM support on X. Okay, so you're going to go here. You're going to DM them, show them a timestamp and proof of your YouTube handle. So get them in there. All right, last one, guys. Top 1 futures, go. I got to say too, man, we still have 84 people watching at the very end of the stream. So we are growing organically. I love it, man. Here we go. 25 seconds. Let's go, Josh Duck. I believe in you. It's really cool. We're like actually growing organically, really organically. It's been awesome. Five seconds. Tarak is up in front. Oh, sorry. It's Fawn. Shout out Fawn, bro. You're in the chat a lot. You deserve it. You ask good questions too. Drop that YouTube handle, bro. Congrats. Fawn. Shout out. Okay, I got you, Fawn. Remember, all you got to do, go to PFM support on X to claim. And that was for TOF, Top 1 Futures. So, all right, guys. I mean, listen, I think we're going to wrap up. You know, we had an awesome day. We took winning trades. Looks like we're going to get this move up. Take out those equal highs. I think NQ might be getting ready to pop up to that 15-minute gap. So keep an eye out on that. But yeah, probably no more trades for me for the day. If I do, I'll update everyone on X. Again, as always, guys, you can follow me if you want to follow my journey on X. I post here daily. I am Zarb is my X account. And just keep tuning into the stream, guys. You know, I'm here. I trade live for you every single day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern. We trade futures. We trade the New York session. We take payouts. We call our setups live. It's been an awesome experience. We have great guests and we give away accounts daily. So shout out once again to our sponsors, Top 1 Futures, Blue Guardian, and Tradeify. Big shout out. Some of the best firms in the space right there. We got great things planned. Discord coming next week or the week after. So much good stuff to come. So I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. I love our regulars. And yeah, man, that's it. Take care. Peace and love, and we will be back on Monday. Keep it going. Peace, guys.